We
Jay.
good. We good. We
My VS
good.
sucks. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. I think it's usually when I plug in my headphones it goes away. So I don't know. It's probably
What a
something on
rumble,
mine.
guys!
All right,
Yeah, facts.
everybody in the chat who's already been in here. Appreciate you guys for coming through again. Another episode. Today we're gonna be doing obviously Royal Rumble recap, talking our thoughts, predictions for the future, and everything that we thought went well and we didn't like at the Rumble and everything. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot to break down. Only 4 matches, but the show overall that was pretty good. Um,
Yeet.
Everybody, I think, kind of had their own guesses of who was going to win the Rumble, who they wanted to win the Rumble. I think it was kind of going back and forth with a lot of people, throughout the last few months. But I will say, last year I was on this podcast and told y'all who was going to win the Men's Royal Rumble, and everybody said he wasn't going to win back to back. He can't
What's
win back to
everybody?
back.
I've been saying Cody's going to win this Rumble since the last Rumble. So,
But yeah, I think it's more
put me on that
you
train with you.
I think it's more you just didn't want CM Punk to win.
I mean, it was a combination of both. I didn't think that, and everyone was telling me, "Oh, CM Punk wasn't going to come back unless he was winning the Rumble," and I told you guys that I had more faith in Triple H as a creator to just wad the ball up and throw it out like that. I'm glad that my faith in Triple H paid off in that respect.
Last year I said Cody was going to win the Rumble because there was literally no other way for him to get back to Roman, right? So we're like, all right, how he's going to get back to Roman? They did a little trade with Jey Uso. We thought he was going to get traded. They didn't trade him to SmackDown. So like, all right, well, we don't know what's going to happen
That
next.
was the only time I wavered. I thought he was going to get traded.
People talking about the Elimination Chamber, but it's like, he's not a SmackDown superstar, so how can he even get to the Elimination Chamber, right? Now,
MVP powers that he been.
Now I will say, when CM Punk came back, I thought CM Punk was going to win when he first came back. As soon as he came back, I'm like, oh, he's going to win the Rumble. But then last week, after we did our podcast and everything, I had to do my own predictions for my own show, and I really had to sit down and think about the men's prediction because I was like, I think CM Punk won it, but after really thinking about it, it only made sense for Cody to win again from a story aspect. He had the most sense to win. Punk can get to Seth Rollins by winning the Elimination Chamber. He can go another route, so you still can get that. But if Cody's going to get back to the one guy he needs to face, it only makes sense for him to win the Rumble again.
Yeah.
So that's when my pick went back to Cody. That's when, like, from a story perspective, it only makes sense for Cody Rhodes to win to get back to where he needs to get back to. And then CM Punk will win the Elimination Chamber. You still get that match as well. It works out in the end, I think, for everybody. I mean, this is pretty much the whole story they've been telling with him. Last year, he went to the Rumble, went to WrestleMania, would have won if it wasn't for the Bloodline. Then they separated him and Roman for a whole year to make sure they didn't have any interactions, no matches or anything. Cody wins the Rumble again, earning the right to go back to WrestleMania to complete the outcome of what, should have happened last year for many people. So, I think Roman and Cody 2 is going to be bigger than what it was last year because, number one, there are still people who think Roman's going to win. Like, Roman's at this stage where it's just hard for people to believe he's going to lose at this point because there have been so many big matches that he had that any other champion would have lost, but he won. If anybody had fought Edge like 3 years ago when Edge came back to get that one last title run, Edge would have won. Drew McIntyre in the UK, Sami Zayn in Montreal, Cody last year at WrestleMania. Any other champion, those guys would have lost to get those guys at that moment. But Roman Reigns is like this Thanos final boss type of heel that just wins all these big matches that you don't expect him to win. So I think it's going to be bigger than it was last year because I think for people who want Roman to lose, there's that kind of little fear in the back of your head, like, I don't know, man. Same with Cody. People who want Cody to win, there's that little fear that Roman Reigns has given you, like, is he going to win it? Because every time you thought it was over with, it wasn't over. So I'm excited for this. I honestly...
I will say, too, though, just to add on to that, I think the difference between this year and last year, and I don't know if you guys felt this, too, but the whole time that I was watching the Fatal 4-Way last night, I wanted to enjoy it because I love all four of those guys. But then 80% of me was just like, what's the point? I might as well go get a drink, go fill up my popcorn, go see what my son's doing because Roman's winning. There was always that point in every match that he had last year. There was always that little bit of me that said, oh, maybe what if this and what if that and what if Owens and what if all this and the third. And then for the last year, there's been none of that. And I hope that Triple H or whoever's in charge of the story or whatever has been able to tell that and has been able to see that no one is interested in any title match Roman has anymore because everything's a foregone conclusion. And I don't think it was that way. So I maintain that Cody losing at Mania last year, regardless of what's happened this year, was the wrong decision. I think everything TV-wise would have been better over the past year if Cody had won last year. If Cody loses again this year, that will be the single worst booking decision in the history of modern wrestling. Without peer, without equal. I love Roman Reigns. I love the bloodline. I love what he's done since he's come back as the tribal chief. But this last year of his reign has felt different than the first 2.5 or however long it's been. So I hope that Triple H realizes that.
I think it really didn't start feeling like that till after SummerSlam when he was gone majority of the end of the year.
Right, yeah.
I'm with you though, man. For me, you can't have, and it could be anybody else. It don't have to be Cody, but you can't have somebody tell this story for the last 2 years of them chasing this ultimate goal and then not complete the ending. You know what I mean? Like, especially somebody that is really valuable in the company. Cody's one of their top stars. So it's like, you can't have them tell the story and not have the proper ending. I'm on the opposite end with Jade. I don't think there was a wrong winner last year. I've said it before. I was torn because I didn't think there was a wrong decision, but this year it has to be Cody. If it's not Cody this year, I just feel like the ultimate decision of him winning back-to-back Rumbles, which is pointless. Like, we ain't seen nobody's won back-to-back Rumbles in 26 years. So if Cody's not going to win at WrestleMania,
and that's kind of where I was going to go. I'll comment on the entire Rumble later, but as far as specifically when it comes to Cody Roman, you're right, Malik. I was one of those people where I was like, he better not win back-to-back. That's how I felt. And I said this to y'all in the chat, and I'm going to say it again here. Even though this very well could have been the plan the entire time, and even when the Rock stuff was coming out, I specifically said on my TikTok page, I was like, WWE, they do this all the time. We get to January, February, they start throwing a lot of BS rumors out there to these sources to throw you off and make you wonder what they're actually going to do. The Rock. I think The Rock announcing himself as a board member was specifically done right before the Rumble on purpose to make y'all think, ooh, are they going to do it? So I give WWE credit for that. And so like I say, so this Rumble really told me a lot because this could have been the plan the entire time. When Cody came back to Triple H was really taking over, they probably said, yeah, you're going to be the back-to-back Rumble winner. And maybe before CM Punk came back, this was supposed to be Drew as the last guy, right? And then when CM Punk came back, they were like, okay, we'll make it Punk. Right,
yeah, makes it more unpredictable.
So, exactly. So this very well could have been the plan the whole time. But the one thing I do want to say is, one, I definitely feel like Seth Rollins getting hurt kind of helped solidify the answer. Just in case they were 50-50. I think Seth Rollins getting hurt very well could have been like, hey, let's play it safe because if Seth Rollins can't go, we wasted a Rumble winner. Whereas we know, and there was reports Roman's not going to be at the Chamber. That was confirmed. Roman's not defending this title again until we get to Mania. So we know for sure we can say that. We can tell that story. I mean, we made jokes about it when it first happened, but we haven't really talked about it. This is the John Cena story. This is the John Cena redemption arc. The only difference is Cody was winning during the process, whereas John Cena was losing everything.
I think Cody got one more person in front of him, and I don't know who, but he's going to end up putting that Rumble spot on the line, like we usually do every year.
Drew?
Nah, I think Drew is going to be in the Elimination Chamber with Punk and Sammy.
No, I think Roman's going to have to throw Solo in there. It's going to have to be Solo. He's the problem solver, so he's going to have to.
I mean,
if they do that, he's going to be like.
For me, I'm not going to lie. For me, I was thinking Randy Orton.
I mean, Randy, but he's not really a heel
Not yet.
I was thinking.
I think Randy's going to be his feud when after he wins the title and everything, because it's like, what's so crazy about this, honestly, what makes it so better for Cody too is that the fans haven't turned on him. Like, there have been so many times I've heard that the fans were going to turn on this man and they was going to give up on Cody and everything.
By the week.
He is the exact babyface replica that they have been looking for since John Cena. They tried to make it Roman Reigns, and the fans rejected it. They didn't want it. They have literally embraced Cody, and they're telling us it's him. Like, obviously some fans don't like him, but like majority of the audience, they want it to be him. And it's you know how hard it is to be like one of those over the top cheesy good
white
guy
baby faces in 2024.
and to
Like,
really get accepted by the audience, it's
Yeah.
really
I said
hard.
that on our industry podcast. Cody Rhodes deserves, and WWE deserve a lot of credit because Cody Rhodes' momentum could have fell off the face of a cliff over the last year.
They took a
especially
huge
after the Brock
risk.
feud.
They
Especially
Yeah, it
after
was
the
risky.
Brock
biggest
feud.
risk
Yeah.
they ever done, bro.
But
Yeah.
honestly, it planned out because I think more people want to see him win now even more. Because
And that's
it's like,
why I'm gonna give credit to Triple H and this because Triple H, I know, and I kind of contradicted myself.
well,
and I
let me
went
ask you. Let's be honest. When Cody lost last year, how many of y'all thought it was done?
Oh, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Triple H, you're petty. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like,
It was
that's
over.
crazy.
And
There's no
also, I think because a lot of us, we come from 2018. Like we're fans back in 2018, 2019, where if you were a cheesy good guy, the crowd would turn on
You
you.
were
Like
fucked.
we would hate you.
Every
But now we
time.
got you. What we're realizing, and what me and Minnie talk about all the time, is there's a lot more casuals watching WWE in that arena now. So they're not on the internet looking at rumors the way we are. They don't have the same mentality that we do. Like, oh, we already seen this guy at the mountaintop. We don't want to see him again. Now we got people that actually like buy into the stories and they're not like on the internet. And that's why Cody is so over. That's why he's still over, because WWE brought in a lot of casuals and they're like, oh shoot, Cody's
But I
actually
think
cool.
I think it also
But-
helps too that number one, he's never won the big one. He hasn't achieved it.
Yeah.
Well,
you look
that's
at-
why. That's why I'm saying. I feel like even though we've said it, I think we really, really need to give Triple H his flowers for real. Because remember when he first came back, what did I say? Hey, Black and Gold NXT, we coming soon. And then Vince came back. That kind of ruffled some feathers a little bit.
Yeah,
But ever since he's truly like not been, behind that, we'll talk about that later. But ever since he's truly not been behind that, like, this is what Triple H do. Triple H, I know we're never
The
gonna get
show
back
had
to Black and
4
Gold.
matches, bro.
Bro, yeah, four. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
4 matches.
And
Yeah.
I know we're never going to get back to Black and Gold NXT, but as far as storylines, the way he likes telling stories, he always pulls the trigger when it seems like just at the right time.
You
There's
see,
never
G?
been there. I can't remember in peak NXT there was never a time where I felt, dang, Adam Cole had that title a little too long. Dang, Finn Balor probably shouldn't have held the title that
Oh
long.
no, G! remember
This
we
guy
was
shouldn't have
talking in
won.
we was talking in the chat. I said slowly he getting his Black and Gold children back.
Yes,
little
sir.
by little.
Yeah.
They coming
Yeah,
in.
Also,
he's
Piece by
Little
piece.
little.
he's starting to build some stuff back up too. But I gotta give credit to Triple H and like I don't know, man. Like it's how hard it is. Cody is getting chance over CM Punk, bro. Like we're talking about CM Punk.
They
So-
definitely were
and-
cheering.
And before we toss it over to our new,
But it's
to our new
like
partner over
it's
here,
like
'cause
it's
I
like
wanna get
mixed
him in
though.
on
It was
this,
like
but
it wasn't like a
What-
CM Punk casual audience. It was like very mixed. Like
one thing I want to say too regarding Cody's popularity. Every time we get a Jade Cargill or an Andrade, which was huge, every time we get an AEW crossover back to WWE, I think Cody gets more popular because he was the first one. He built the bridge. He built the bridge to say, all right, it's okay to understand that AEW isn't in a good spot right now and that WWE is better for you. And now every time someone else, Jade Cargill got a huge pop last night. Andrade was over last night. Every time any of these AEW people come over to WWE, I think Cody gets even more popular because they realize that it was him. And that connection is always there because you saw Cody when he won the Rumble and all over Twitter. I'm not saying anything new, but he gave the elite. So that connection is always there. And I think people recognize that he's the one that started all of that. So I think the popularity helps.
I think
there
a
too.
good thing, a major thing to point out when it comes to Cody and that AEW crossover thing is, I believe he did an interview with Chris Van Vliet, and Chris Van Vliet was bold, and he asked a question. He was like, "Would you tell anybody from AEW to make the jump to WWE?" And Cody didn't flat out say yeah, but he was like, "I'm going to be as honest as possible to that person." And the people that I thought of were the people he mentored, like a Jade Cargill, like a Ricky Starks, like Lexus King,
Forgot about Lexus King.
like
Yeah.
Lexus
Yeah,
King
shout
doing
out
his
on
best
that.
work. Like
Yes, sir.
Cody right now is pretty much the gateway of getting the future for WWE even more. Like he's the biggest star, but he's also recruiting, if that makes sense. He's like LeBron and shit right now.
My GM.
all right, so
Legit and shit.
I want to introduce our newest member of the pod. Just for anybody clarifying, Axe is no longer going to be a part of the pod just because he has other things that he has going on and is going to be doing outside of this. But he's always welcome to come back if he wants to. So we have a new member who I'll introduce at the bottom. And you can plug in yourself too, your TikTok and everybody if you want. And then you could also elaborate on what we've been talking about.
All right, sounds good. So hello everybody. My name is Mohammed. You can call me Mo. I call myself Mo. Introduce myself as Mo most of the time. My YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all Rated M Wrestling, spelled how it sounds. And yeah, I'm excited to be here. Pretty excited.
So what's
Welcome aboard, brother.
thoughts on we've been talking about the Cody situation, so you could elaborate on that and what you think about it and what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I was saying before the Rumble, Punk was my pick to win in terms of like predictions, but I think that Cody was the right choice because the plan was 100% Cody Roman Part 2. And if you're gonna do the match, you might as well not convolute it with, well, let's have him go to SmackDown somehow, some way, throw him in the chamber. How are they exactly gonna make that make sense? Because I was watching before the Rumble, I saw a segment on Twitter from Shawn Michaels in 2010 where he tried to get in the SmackDown chamber, trying to get back to Taker, and he ended up super kicking Teddy Long and shit. But
It's a different,
it just
but
wouldn't
it's
have
a different
made
outcome though. It's like people were also saying in my DMs like, well, you know, they can just trade Cody, but realistically, from a booking aspect, if I'm Adam Pearce, I'm not trading Cody to SmackDown. Why would I? Why am I trading? Why am I trading one of my top stars to SmackDown? I'm not trading him. He's one of my most valuable
Absolutely
assets
not.
on the Raw brand. So, I think honestly, it's a perfect story because you have two guys who come from a wrestling background, but very different, similar stories. Like Roman Reigns has pretty much been the golden child since day one. Debuted in the Shield, one of the best factors ever. Once the Shield splits up, multiple WrestleMania main events, even when the people who had rejected him still didn't matter, was main event in WrestleMania all the time. Then he turned into the Tribal Chief. He's been dominating ever since. Cody Rhodes was in Legacy, started off, but didn't have the same amount of success. He was in the mid-cards for so long, then they turned him into Stardust, which really a lot of people gave up on him at that point. He had to leave WWE and build up his own legacy, his own career with his own character to prove that he belonged in the main event scene. Then he built another promotion, came back after building that promotion when he was one of the EVPs and became one of the most popular stars in the company. So it's two different stories, two different guys who come from similar backgrounds, but I think honestly Roman and Cody 2 is going to be bigger than what it was last year. They took a big gamble. I'm not going to lie. Like when Cody lost,
absolutely.
You didn't know the future. You didn't know the future, but
I thought it was over.
a lot of people, I think, were just mainly concerned if the moment was going to be big enough still, and if people were still going to care enough. That was, I think, the risk. We're like, all right, can people really wait another year?
You know what's insane is after Cody lost to Roman at Mania last year, there was so many people bitching and moaning, talking about, bro, are we really gonna have to wait another year? Are you serious? In a blink of an eye, we're here again, guys.
Yeah,
We're
I was
here
one of
right
those
again.
people. I was
Ready to
definitely
wait another year?
I mean, the year went
God,
by
no.
incredibly fast. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah.
You went by.
God,
I feel like everything is sped up since COVID. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like every year has go by pretty fast.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
to me, I'm looking at it from a booking perspective. I mean, you already know Roman Reigns been one of my favorites. I ain't never been one of the guys that was tired of his reign, got bored with it. But from a booking perspective, you can't have this guy go back to WrestleMania in the main event and lose to the same guy again, and then stretch out Roman. Because how much further can you stretch out his reign after WrestleMania? Like,
I don't think.
Everybody that people have said like, oh, there's still Roman to beat, like LA Knight and Orton and AJ Styles. That was probably, unless you want to stretch out a Bobby Lashley, which I wouldn't want to do that. Roman cleared everybody at this point. It's over. He beat 3 of the guys that social media was tweeting around, talking about he hasn't beat this person, doesn't work with this person or whatever. He beat 3 of them in one night. There's nothing else you could do.
And if we're being realistic, whether you like Roman or not, he maybe arguably have had the greatest run as champion maybe anybody's ever seen. He's done things in this era that if you would have told us in 2020 that he was going to be champ for 4 years, nobody would have believed that. You know, he ain't going to be champ for another 4 years.
If he had been more active over the past 12 months, I would flat out call this the greatest championship reign ever. But the fact is, he's wrestled 3 times in the last 12 months, it feels like. So
so
the reign takes a hit in my opinion because of
so the only thing, and I don't want to get too sidetracked, but the only thing I'll say about this reign, I feel like when you really look back on it, I feel like especially after they decided we're gonna extend this to 40, when they made that decision, I feel like it's kind of like damned if you do, damned if you don't. And what I mean by that is,
Right.
let's just say he would have been defending it consistently. We all know when he won, they were like, okay, we're getting to 1,000. Right. We all pretty much were like, especially after that Raw After Mania segment, okay, Cody's getting it next night because who else is going to do it, right? At the time, CM Punk wasn't a thought in our brains. There was nobody. Only other thing, maybe we thought Seth Rollins, maybe, but we pretty much figured, all right, Cody Roman too. Let's just say, I feel like if he would have stayed on TV and would have been defending it over and over, we kind of would have felt how we did with this Fatal 4-Way. Cool, but we know Roman's retaining. Cool, but we know Roman's not losing.
I'm looking at it like this aspect too. When Roman first became the champion, he had this new character. He was there all the time because I feel like he had to establish the character and the dominance that he wasn't the same guy anymore. But once you continue to stretch out the reign, he's made himself such a valuable attraction that he doesn't have to be there all the time. There's only so many people he can face during the reign. How many people can he face over and over again during this reign?
Especially because they did not have main event stars enough to...
Did you guys hear what Michael Cole said when Roman was doing his entrance?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Michael Cole was wild last night.
What did he say? No, so Michael Cole was like, to everybody all over social media that keeps complaining about Roman not showing up and defending it once every 4 months, here's what I say to that. Beat him.
Beat him.
Beat him. That's what he said.
Story, it was a great storyline. It was a great line.
I was like,
it's
wow.
a
great line for Michael Cole.
And I was like, yo, social media, they about to fight him for that.
But can I just say, though, and we can keep talking about Cody, but while we're talking about Michael, because we may not get back to him, Michael Cole needs to chill out a little bit. Talk about fucking, she's wearing the antlers. That means she's going to win.
Bro, jizzing over that, bro.
Bro was trying to hype up Valhalla, though. He was trying to hype up
I was
Valhalla.
like, get her off my screen,
Wait.
bro.
That was a perfect setup for what happened next, though. Clearly, this
No,
man
our
was
truth,
trolling us.
our truth.
Clearly, this man was
I love
MVP
when
of the
Michael
Rumble.
Cole is
I
having
don't care
fun.
about any of y'all.
Every time Pat
I love
McAfee is
when
there,
Michael Cole is having fun. Michael Cole
every
having
time
fun is
Pat
funny.
McAfee is there, it's like Michael Cole just like relaxes and just, hey, we're here. Like, hey, Pat McAfee.
He's trying to
no matter
pop
what
McAfee,
happens.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I know he's doing it.
Hey, Mitty, you're weird, yo. You weird.
He just want another ride. Maybe he did. Overall, though, I've seen a lot of people give negative reviews. I thought the Rumble was good yesterday. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
I've said this on the pod before, and I know I'm doing a lot of talking. I'm sorry, but
no, Jay, you're good.
I get excited about the Rumble. It's my favorite event of the year. The thing that, and I've said this on the pod before, the thing that pisses me off about people that watch the Rumble is that if they don't get fucking Kane and Repo Man and The Undertaker and Hurricane Helms, and if they don't get fucking Sammy Guevara from AEW, and if they don't get fucking Kenny Omega popping up, it's the worst Rumble ever. Who wrote this Rumble? Who cares about the Rumble? No surprises. Get over it. That's not the Rumble anymore. It hasn't been the Rumble for about 6 years now. And
but
if
that's
you
never
can't adjust with the times. That's not their fault.
To even add on to that, that's never what the Rumble has been about, though. Go back to all the Rumbles that we grew up on. It was just the roster they had. Like, John Cena was the very first big return I could think of that happened, but that was very rare. But you go back to any of those Rumblers that we talk about, 05, 06, there was no surprise. It's just the roster. Like, they had enough people on the roster.
One of the most stacked Rumbles of all time is 1992, when they used the whole roster.
The entire roster.
And I'm glad Jay set the intro, gave me the lob.
Right?
Because I'm going to say what I told y'all in the chat, and this is for the people to know. This is what I call the No Way Home effect. For those of you who know Marvel, when No Way Home came out, it was great for us nostalgia dudes. Spider-Man was my favorite superhero growing up. So when we got Toby and Andrew, it was amazing. I would argue that's a top 5 Marvel movie all time. But they got greedy. And if you notice, if you guys pay attention to Marvel, every other movie after that, they crapped on it. Why? Multiverse of Madness, we didn't get enough cameos. This movie, we didn't get enough cameos. They wanted everything to be a big payoff with all these cameos. And I'm like, that's not what it was supposed to be.
Well, throw me to the left, G.
This is what I feel the Rumble has become. I feel like we live in a world now where we got the possibility of this person coming back. I mean, CM Punk came back, so anything is possible. We wanted AJ Lee. We wanted Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné. We wanted all these moves. So when we didn't get them, all of a sudden they were crapping on it. Yeah, I
What you
just saw
want?
it too, Lewis. I just saw it too. So, and I'll wrap it up and then I'll throw it to y'all. So, my thing is, I feel like we got spoiled a couple times, and then we expected that all the time. Like, let's be real. If we look at this Rumble, everybody that was in it, the only person I think should have been in it was Trick Williams instead of Pat McAfee. But other than that,
Yes.
everybody that was
Facts.
in the Rumble, everybody
Wasted
that
the
was in the
spot.
Rumble deserved to be there, had a good showing. Like, we got, and the
Not-
thing is, we
not
got
to mention-
returns. We got Andrade. We got Jordan Grace showing up with the TNA title.
We got
The
Liv
second year in a row we've
Morgan.
done that.
Don't me.
Guys, we got Liv Morgan.
Don't
We
me
got
the
Liv
Pat.
Morgan return.
Don't me the
We
Pat.
got
And,
Liv
and
Morgan
let me
return.
let
We got
me
Liv Morgan
Trash?
return.
hold on. Let me
At 30,
hold on. Let me
at 30,
Fair-
with
fair
2
enough.
second
30
pause, don't let
Fair
it go.
enough.
Fuck that.
Yeah,
Hold on,
Jay
let me-
Fuck
Cargill
that.
should have been
hold on,
30.
let me
Jay
guess-
Cargill should have been
Should have been
30.
Like
JD.
she's someone
Let me
important.
catch
Like
the
she's so
60 yard. Let
important.
me catch the 60-yard bomb
Yeah,
too,
so
because this is
stupid.
crazy. Because if we look at past Rumbles, people often bitch about there's too many legends, they're too old, they shouldn't be in the ring. These spots should be used for NXT people and other people on the roster who usually don't get these spots and give them a chance to show out. And then when WWE is like, okay, so we hear y'all, let's do it. Bitching and moaning all over. Oh, there's no legends. Oh, there's no this. There's no surprise. Isn't this what y'all wanted, bro? Like
Right, they have people
WWE
on the
can't
roster,
win,
man.
dog.
They
Like,
I
can't.
will say
they-
this.
They
I will
finally
say
have a
this.
deep
Can't
roster
win.
with
I will
stars.
say this. I will
Kills
say
it.
this.
Yeah.
I will say this. What I said in the chat earlier. All I asked for, 4 surprises out of all 30. You got your NXT people. You got a free agent if there's any available. You got 1 legend. That's all I asked for. That's all I asked for every
And
year.
they did
Damian
3 out of
Priest?
4, right?
You could have. They had
Yeah, I
Andrade.
agree.
Damian Priest didn't need to be in that Rumble.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
Jamie
no.
Priest didn't need to be in there.
Absolutely not.
Pat McAfee didn't need to be in there. That's 2 spots you could have given to 11. Braun Breaker was in there. That's fantastic. I popped for
Braun
Braun Breaker.
Breaker was
Andrade was in
amazing.
there. That was
It was
great.
a monster.
So my only complaint is you easily could have taken
Omos
2 people out of the
wasted
Rumble
space.
and replaced them with the legend. And then you still have your NXT or NXT.
Omar
or
should have been
NXT.
final too, bro. He should have been final too.
Nah,
that in.
Honestly,
I'm
bro,
not
he
gonna lie,
that
should
I'm
have
not
been,
gonna
he should have been final too,
When
bro.
Braun Breaker eliminated Omos, I was like, yes, pack this man up. Thank God.
Pack him up.
Braun Breaker's gonna be a
Nah.
I didn't
Nah,
fuck with
nah,
I didn't fuck with
facts,
Dom
facts,
eliminating
facts.
him. I thought that was so cheap.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, that was
but
Like I
Braun-
understand
Braun-
Dom's character. I'm not saying, but Braun should have got eliminated by
replace
somebody
you know
better.
who. He replaced you know who. So that means Dom was supposed to eliminate you know who.
That
Oh,
would have been
that
better.
would've been-
Oh,
That would have
better.
been insane.
Yeah, that would've been
if that would have
bad.
happened, then most likely we would have got a beat up spot where he just gets.
Yeah,
going around
if
the ring.
he'd eliminated Lesnar, he would have got murked.
You
bro.
think that's
that would have been
you
beautiful.
think that would have been Dom's WrestleMania match? If that would have happened?
No, I
That'd
think
be
they're
the most
doing.
losing
I think they're.
shit
I think they're still.
Well,
doing
honestly,
the-
I'm not gonna say. Honestly, maybe because they had him fight Omos last year, so.
But I think
maybe.
it's gonna
That's
be
what I'm
Ray
saying.
Dom too. I think if
I don't think
if
Ray's
you know
gonna make
who-
it back in time.
I don't know.
I thought he
but
was
I
coming
think-
back last
I
night,
think
but
he-
yeah, that
yeah,
boy's
I thought he
left
was
knee.
coming back last night,
That
too.
left knee
Left
is
knee,
or that right
man.
knee. That right knee. It's his right knee. His right knee. His right knee. is
Nah,
messing
but
up.
if you know who would have been in the Rumble, that would have set up the Gunther match. Because we didn't get the Big E
Yeah.
return that even though I had little faith in it, I was hoping for it. Because let's be real,
Yeah.
who else is Gunther gonna fight at Mania for his title?
There's a lot of people.
Two options. Well, there's 2 options. In
I
my
think
opinion.
for me, I
if
think
he's
he should- I
if
think he
he's
should
the
be Braun
IC
Breaker.
champion going into Mania, right? Let's
will- he
assume
will be.
let's assume they don't do Jey Uso versus Gunther and have Jey Uso win like people think.
Uh-huh.
Assuming he goes into Mania as IC champion, the only 2 logical options:
Excuse me.
Chad Gable, Sheamus. Those are the 2 only guys that deserve another shot at Gunther, and those are the two only other guys whose story makes sense. Chad Gable can easily put his career on the line. He deserves another shot at Gunther. They're 1-1. That's a trilogy you can do. Sheamus, on the other hand, the last time he faced Gunther 1-on-1, he got smacked in the face with a shillelagh.
Honestly, Sheamus can put his career on the line.
Sheamus,
To be
can-
honest,
Sheamus either
realistically,
Yeah.
it's like, well, he could retire right now.
And he's
He's
never been
already
IC
done
champion.
everything.
He's never been
Yeah,
IC
and it's like if
champion.
he can't do that, he might as well just.
Those are the
leave.
2
well
realistic
dip, yeah.
options I see. Those are the 2 only guys that have came relatively close to beating Gunther as well.
It sucks though because I mean Lesnar.
Stop
would've
saying
been a-
Dragunov. He's champ at stand and deliver.
Lesnar would have been a huge
Yeah.
name for Gunther.
He's
Like
facing Okada.
I feel like they have to look at a different. I think they wanted Gunther. To fight like somebody like somebody who had that big name value. And if
I
Lesnar's
think
out
that's
of the
why
picture,
they saved him from the Rumble win. I think that's why. I think they said, okay, because look, and assuming Cody was always the plan. Because remember this Raw before the Rumble, which by the way, the best go home show to a pay per view we've seen in a minute. This Raw before the Rumble it was real key because Gunther came out, hey, Seth, can't wait to
Trick's
see
not
you.
beating it.
Which to me was like, yeah, you were supposed to win the Rumble, but we're going to save you for Brock. And then all the stuff came out, and it's like, dang.
I would much rather have.
I think
Gang,
Michael
you
Mute.
unplugged.
But if I had to pick between Sheamus and Chad Gable, I would pick Sheamus. I think Sheamus.
Yeah.
He had the first shot, and I think a lot of people wanted him more than Chad Gable too, because that match they had at Clash of the Castle was
Nate,
crazy.
what the
but
fuck?
Hey man, let me cook.
Wait,
Let me
what
cook.
happened?
custody
Let
of
me
his
cook,
ass,
bro.
daughter
What
match is
happened?
crazy.
He
Hey
said
man, title for daughter, bro.
Title
Title
versus
for daughter.
daughter, yo. Chad Gable.
I will
versus-
put my daughter on the line.
You-
That's how much this means to me.
For everybody in the chat, I don't think Trick. You, there's no way you can look at that Vengeance Day match. And think
Especially,
Trick would be ill.
So
especially,
let me ask you-
especially if Okada's coming, then there's
and
no way
Mello
Trick's
and
winning.
Mello and Mello gonna get involved.
Exactly.
So what do you guys think they do with? Do you guys think the Rock and Roman stuff is happening? Think they're gonna build it up a year from
So
now?
here,
or?
so
We need
here's
to
what I
build that
think. I've been
time.
waiting for a spot to jump in with this. I think a great match they could do and a great build up they could do, and I think it furthers two stories, right? I think that Roman, as a way to try to put a roadblock in front of Cody, puts Cody or Paul puts Cody or somebody puts Cody in a tag team match at the Elimination Chamber. Cody and a partner versus Jimmy and Solo, right? Cody goes to Raw. He tries to get Jay.
Fucking Jimmy, bro.
Jay gets beaten down in the back by Jimmy and Solo, which sets up Jimmy versus Jay. And then who else is left to be Cody's partner? The Rock. So then Cody versus The Rock versus Jimmy and Solo. The Rock gets to put a sting in Roman, and that furthers that story. You get Jimmy and Jay, and that furthers that story. And then obviously Cody takes down the one roadblock that he has going towards WrestleMania. It's a lot, I know, but I think it solves a lot of problems if you go that way.
I think
Think a tag
the
match
way
goes?
the way I envision it is if Roman loses at WrestleMania, I envision him coming out all frustrated, disappointed, and then The Rock comes out afterwards, and they kind of have that interaction. Because really, it's all about the head of the table spot, right? Like the tribal chief spot and everything. And then if he loses to Cody, I guess you could say like Rock would kind of question his position in the family, like you ain't that guy. You know what I mean? Like, are you that guy? You know, like they can build that up until next WrestleMania without a championship. And I think people would much rather see it next year than this year anyway, just because of the Cody
Absolutely.
aspect. So. I think
Yeah,
it plays.
and
I think it plays into a factor
That's
because
the
I don't
thing.
think.
And I also think everybody.
Yeah.
I think we all pretty much assumed Roman would be taking a break after he loses. I don't think he is.
Yep.
Well, I don't think he's taking a longer break than his normal one is.
Yeah.
Like obviously he ain't working the B pay-per-views clearly, but I think they're because let's be real.
You think by
though I think
SummerSlam he pops back up?
I because I think you can kind of tell this story in 10 weeks, but I don't know how they're going to get rid of Jimmy unless the way you get rid of Jimmy is by losing to Jay at Mania. Because I still think that's the plan. Even though they didn't eliminate each
They
other.
did
at the
nothing.
Rumble.
They did
That was
Yeah,
dumb.
they didn't do it.
That was dumb.
waste of bro.
I don't
that
know
man's
why
run
that.
pissed
I don't
me
know
off.
why either
That
one of
stare
them
down
didn't
made me
eliminate
mad. They
each
didn't
other.
do shit after that.
Nothing.
Like I'm not gonna lie, Triple H.
I was
that's a
so
misstep.
mad that either Jay or Jimmy didn't eliminate each other. That was so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
I
Jimmy
thought
was going
Jimmy-
to come back.
When-
I thought he
when
was gonna
Jimmy
come back
got
and-
eliminated, I
Come
said,
back and-
really?
That's what I thought too.
That
Bro. That's
fast?
what I thought
They're
too.
like,
That's why I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a total misstep. Because like, what's the point of starting them 1 and 2? What is the point if you're not?
No,
That
so that was
stare
dumb.
down was. Oh, I felt it.
I think it was just for that little interaction. They just wanted that stare
Which
down.
is fine, but I think they messed
That
up.
was-
So
that
I
That was
think
yeah.
I think if because what's it called? Paul Heyman convinced what's his face to do the Rumble in the first place. So if he convinces, hey, go end your brother, because he's trying to whatever the case, and he loses, that can be a way to kick him out. Solo turn on him. So I think Solo's still gonna be rocking with Roman for a good couple months after this, but like Roman's not gonna be there. So they're gonna get rid of Jimmy, and Solo's just gonna go have a feud with somebody. I mean, he can have a feud with AJ. They can finish that up, right? Have a feud, do something, and then finally we can start. Solo can kind of be like, well, you're not here, gang, and I'm handling business. Like, you're not the champ no more.
Yeah.
Like, they could do something. You know what I mean? So,
Oh, put
I mean-
that comment up. Put that comment Brandon said. That I think that probably could happen. Yeah.
What is? I think
Yeah.
Jay is going to be in the chamber, get a shot. I think Jay's going to be in the chamber too, and Jimmy makes his way down and costs him. That could possibly happen.
Yeah.
That could possibly happen.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I think Jay will be one of the people in the chamber as well to participate.
The final 6, aside from Cody, that's probably who's going to be in the chamber. Like we
So
have-
Punk,
I don't think
Drew-
I don't think Gunther's gonna be in there. I don't think he can travel.
Oh, he can't.
Oh, he can't. I can't. So so the
It'll be
four
Punk,
other guys.
Drew, Sammy, Jay,
Okay.
and they'll throw in 2 other people. They might.
They're gonna throw.
No, I think
Damian
Finn
for
Balor.
no
I think
reason.
Finn Balor. I think they're
That's
throwing
what
I
Finn
think they're
Balor.
throwing in
maybe
Damian for no
maybe a
reason.
Nakamura. Maybe a Nakamura. You know what I'm saying? They could
Yeah,
probably,
throwing Damien for no reason, even though he's got the.
You're gonna
the
throw Damian for
briefcase.
no reason. We
Like
know.
they always do.
honestly, if they wanted to, they can throw in like one of the Judgment Day members in R2.
Oh,
if they
Bronson
want to.
Reed. What the fuck? Bronson Reed.
Oh yeah, he's from Australia, so yeah, Bronson Reed. Yeah, Bronson,
Oh,
you got to be in there
that could work.
because you got to have the big men in the match, So
Yeah.
He could.
Oh,
I said-
what if they put Ivar in there too? They could put
Ivar-
Ivar.
Ivar's
in there.
I
definitely
wouldn't
a
be mad.
possibility. Yeah,
They could.
Or almost.
that would be okay. I mean, you got
Get another big man
Omos,
spot.
They've been trying
big
to
man,
push
yeah,
Ivar.
Omos to get a big man. But I definitely think Bronson Reed, Jay
Or
Uso,
Ricochet.
Sammy.
Nah.
Ball bitch. Get him some. Get him.
No, but
He
I'm
did
saying
not
Ric-
have a spot in the Royal Rumble. Him or Kofi did not have a spot in the Royal Rumble. That was a waste of fucking
Hot take.
spot.
I'm kind of tired
Yeah.
of the Kofi spots. It's overdone.
I'm glad
Yeah,
it
it needs to
didn't
be
do that.
Ricochet.
That's why
Like,
Triple
needs to be
H
Ricochet.
did it.
Why
Can
did
we
they
let
do that?
Kofi like have a proper
Yeah.
run in the Rumble now instead of just using him for a spot?
Never.
I think
But
I
I
think
think
a Ricochet. I
would.
think a
I
Ricochet
think
could be
he
a safe
just
bet
would.
because
I think Ricochet should have done that.
He does the high flying stuff, so
Yeah, he should have been
I
the
think
save.
Kofi would. I think Kofi would still be doing him if he hadn't blown the last 2, but he blew the last 2. So
Yeah.
I think Mother Nature is just kind of
Man
telling him,
said Tozawa.
Kofi,
Relax.
you need to
You're
stop
That's
getting
enough,
old,
big
gang.
dog.
Getting old.
Man said Tozawa, bro.
Honestly, I would
Uh,
have loved to see him like if Samantha Urban saved him, like
Oh, put gender in
pick
the
him up.
chamber.
That's
Hell
crazy.
yeah.
toss him
If
back,
we put gender,
and then they,
Yo,
if we put gender in the chamber, CM Punk and Seth not happening. Hope y'all know that.
Yeah, facts, bro.
Oh,
Facts,
yeah.
You
bro.
put who in the chamber?
Hinder the gender, bro. Don't hinder that gender, bro.
Oh, he's
It's
going to
GGs.
be in the
It's
chamber.
GGs.
He's going to be in
it's
the chamber.
Don't
GGs.
hinder gender.
don't get me
It's
started
GGs,
with
bro.
that
It's
shit.
GGs.
Honestly, he could be in the chamber too. I didn't think about gender.
Don't hinder gender, Mo.
Don't hinder that gender, man. Don't hinder that gender, bro. Don't hinder that
It's a
gender.
no hinder zone.
All
I'm
right,
trying
so
not to get
everything,
sarcastic.
everything else. We got the women's rumble. I thought the women's rumble was really good. I thought a lot of people showcased looked really
was
well.
great.
The ending
That's
was really great. I
fantastic.
thought the ending was great. Looked very well. Obviously, Bailey won. We probably know who she's going to face the rest
Right
of the
decision.
The correct
The only
decision.
choice.
Been saying it for months.
Facts.
The only choice.
Listen, bro. Listen.
Because Sasha didn't come back, it was the only choice.
No, Bailey was winning anyway. I don't care. I
Shot
don't care if
Bailey
Sasha was coming
sucks.
back. Bailey was winning
Yeah.
anyway, bro.
I
Bailey
don't
been
know, man.
Bailey been
Right.
losing all these years, bro. Putting all these people over, bro. Nah, bro. It's her time again, bro. I'm tired.
I
Of
know.
it.
I hear you, and that's why I don't think it was the
Let me know
wrong
when I can
decision.
play.
And
because I
and
think-
y'all know and y'all see them reactions that babyface Bailey about to hit like crazy, man.
No,
Turn
no, no.
babyface again?
Facts,
You know what
because-
it's-
because
Yeah, you
my
gonna hit
whole
like
thing
crack.
was-
Let me
Because
know
my
when the
whole thing
Jordan
was-
Grace Glaze session happens. I'll
Oh,
be ready.
hey. Well,
The
well,
Glaze.
because-
Time to,
Hey,
ready.
because I'm not
time
gonna
to
lie.
pack up E-Mid Scott.
Okay, well, let me. Oh, I'm
I'll be
sorry.
ready.
Let me stay.
Pack her
Let me stay
up.
with Bailey
Slap-
winning
smack
first.
her.
Because Sasha Banks didn't come back. Because honestly, there was no. I thought if Sasha's coming back, she's gonna be 30.
Need to be
Like
right.
I totally forgot about
Yeah.
Liv Morgan. I forgot about her until her music hit. So
No, honestly, the only thing
Yeah.
that I wasn't upset
Hear
that
the
Liv was
crowd
30.
going,
The only other thing that upset me at Liv being 30 is I really thought it was gonna be AJ Lee. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of hyped myself up.
Facts, facts.
Yeah.
I
I was like, come on, gang.
Because they
Like,
took
I'm not
a
gonna lie to you.
pause.
There was a
Yeah,
pause.
they took a pause.
a
I'm not gonna lie
They
to
took a
you.
pause and everything, bro. That's
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Here,
I-
watch me, and I'm
I
like,
psyched myself up a little bit too much because I really thought it was gonna be her 30, and they had that pause. I'm like, and then it was like, so I was like, oh man, Liv. And I was like, okay. I mean, that's
that
I
mid
wasn't
ass
like,
pop.
like I wasn't mad that like Liv was there. I was just mad that I kind of got myself psyched up. Like, oh,
And
damn,
I think the crowd was also kind of like, because I think a good amount of the casual crowd, as Nate pointed out, there's a lot more casuals. A lot more of the casual crowd likes Liv. But I think
Yeah.
they got hyped up with the pause. And for
Yeah.
it to be
Yeah.
Liv, it was like,
The pop
this
Yeah,
could have
was a
been
mistake.
Jade,
Yeah.
bro. If you were going to do that, Jade should have been 30.
hey, they
in
did
my
that pause,
opinion.
bro. I was like, oh, I was ready to hear light it up, bro. Liv. I said, oh,
Yeah, I was like, come on, gang.
I,
Like,
I
what are
hope
we
that
on?
puts to
That was
bed
a bit of a letdown.
anybody saying Liv Morgan is Mania main event level talent, because if she was, people wouldn't have been that quiet.
No, and here's the thing, too. When we
everybody
talk
got a
about
bigger
Liv,
pop. Everybody
this
got a
is-
bigger pop to her.
This is
Even-
why I
e-
never thought Liv was going to win the Rumble or be in that spot.
Never
Because
thought
the
either.
second Triple H took over, guys, what did he do?
Snatched
One of his
that
first
shit from her.
decisions was
Snatched
put the title back on. He sacrificed good women division storytelling to put the title on Ronda to then put it on Charlotte so that Liv couldn't hold the title. Like,
Yeah.
think about that, y'all.
Yeah.
Liv needs to be built
Damn.
up properly.
But there is something to be said that Liv was final 2 last year and final 3 this year. I mean,
She's final two.
She's
you don't
final
get there
2.
by
so
accident,
she's
final
right?
two.
valued, but She's not.
It means
Yeah, right,
she has
She-
potential, but we've been saying that since 2019.
You want to know why I kind of
Yeah.
disagree with that though?
Been a
You
while.
want to know why I kind of disagree with that? Oscar was final 2 last year or final 3, whatever it was, and look what they did to her. And look what they did to her. Under Triple H, look what they did
This
to
is
her.
my only
Former
issue.
Rumble
With,
winner, too,
this is
man.
my only issue with Liv Morgan. I agree with Nate. She has potential, but
I agree.
I think a lot of her fans they try to put her in this category that she just don't belong in right now. She's not.
She's not in.
She's not on a Bianca Belair, a Becky Lynch, a Charlotte Flair. She's
No.
not on that level. Could she get there? Possibly, but she hasn't reached that level. And I think a lot of people feel like that she's on that same level. She's not.
on the Becky Lynch level before she turned into the man.
Yeah,
That little
she's-
baby
Yeah.
face thing
Yeah.
when she was on
That's
SmackDown
right.
Live.
Yeah.
Like remember,
Very
Becky
good. With a lot
Lynch
less
was
talent,
kind of
but yeah, I
like she
agree.
was about facts, of course. But Becky Lynch, remember, she was still that baby face. She was about to win the title, and then Charlotte came in. She was on a little, but they were telling that story of her getting to that title. That's where Liv Morgan is right now. If you tell that story correctly and give her an underdog type run, sure, I can get with it. But remember, she won the Money in the Bank and she cashed in, and we were like, okay, typical, right?
Right.
And then that's crazy.
That's crazy. That's
Here's the
fucking
here's
crazy.
here's the problem.
The Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, that's
Very-
crazy.
Cook.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem.
No,
with
I
Liv.
didn't even see the Dallas Cowboys win. I saw
Here's-
the Liv as a diva in a world of WWE superstars. Like,
Oh, that's
Here-
crazy.
here's,
That's
here's the
crazy.
That's a
here's-
reach.
Here's,
That's
here's
a
the
reach and a
problem
half.
that I personally have with Liv and her booking is I feel like WWE they get to a point with Liv and they don't know if they want her to be a babyface or a heel. Because remember, there was a couple of weeks where they were teasing Liv going crazy and
Yeah.
doing her character.
That was my favorite Liv
That was
Morgan.
probably the best Liv Morgan we've seen, but there were
Yeah.
times they were teasing,
when
and
she was
then
doing senton bombs
randomly
off the
they were like,
tables?
no. They moved away from that. So it's kind of I can't put all the blame on Liv. A lot of it also has to do with booking because they don't know what to do with her. You want her to
yeah,
be
but
face, you want her to be a
when I
heel.
talk about this isn't at Liv. It's the
Yeah.
booking. But my thing is,
It goes
you
hand in
cannot
hand.
elevate
It's hand in
somebody
hand.
into that status without the like. If you
That's
haven't
Joe,
built them
though.
up, like there's like for example, Jade Cargill, she can get put in there because let's be real, the presence, the physical thing,
That's Jade
and let's be
Cargill.
real, and she literally picked up Nia with ease,
With
like
ease,
like
bro.
this, like
So
it was a
good.
warm up,
No issues.
like it was a
She
warm up.
looks so
Rhea
much
dropped
more
her last
polished
year,
than
remember?
she's ever looked, bro.
Yes,
So
Rhea
good.
dropped her. You just said it, Mo.
Rhea
Rhea dropped her. Jade had no issues.
No
And
issues.
threw
at
her over
all.
the top like nothing.
Yeah.
So
Like
I need her work
that
out,
you
bro.
can put already in that scene. Liv, because she has that, let's be real, the underdog type shape, the underdog type personality. That's who she's pretty much been her entire WWE career. You need to tell that story over time. You need to have her win a big feud. You need to have like Nia, for example. Nia, before she beat Becky Lynch, I was like, okay, yeah, cool, you big, strong, powerful, and whatever. She beat Becky. I was like, oh, that's actually a big win. If you challenge Rhea at Elimination Chamber, I'll be more inclined to believe you have a shot because you just beat the biggest star.
And
You
not to
just
men-
won a
and-
feud.
and to
Don't
mention,
cuss
dude, she
like that, Tyler.
she
Hell.
dominated in the Rumble too, bro. She was cleaning house in that Royal Rumble too. She was dominating.
Yeah,
in-
facts.
in the
Until
Rumble, too.
Jay. So
Yeah.
Jay
I feel
will
like-
be next
I-
year's
I-
Rumble, bro.
I feel like one thing that Liv also lacks is believability. Like it's hard for people to believe in her. Like when they instantly threw her against Ronda, I was like, bro, I can't see her beating Ronda. You know,
no,
like
ain't no way. Ain't no
I
way.
can't
And
get
then they
behind
had
that, bro.
dumbass DQ finish. at
Liv
the end.
needs some little changes. Like for one, change that fucking finisher for God's sake first.
Yeah, the
before
Oblivion's
people
trash.
win.
It's
it's
so
a great
convoluted.
finisher, but she's not smooth enough to execute it. But it's actually not a bad
That move
finisher.
goes hand in hand. She has to execute it well, but the person also has to do a good
Has
job
to sell
selling
it.
it.
Exactly.
It's
And
just, it's just
she's
too much
only
going
ever
on.
really hit that move
Like
smooth,
that springboard
twice.
cold breaker she does. Why isn't that your finisher? You execute that well.
Yeah.
Why aren't you doing that one?
I think she just lacking that believability. She got to get the fans to believe in her right now. And I think it's just hard for a lot of the people to really get behind her and really believe that she can beat the top women in the division. You know what I mean? Like
And
she
how
just
do
don't.
you build up that believability? She and I think WWE is doing a better job at it, main roster wise. But like, if this was NXT, she would have feuded with Kiana James, Roxanne Perez, and all these people before she got to Lyra. There would have been feuds. You can do that on the main roster. There's enough people, and let's be real, she's still a Raw superstar. There's enough time to do it. She can redo the Becky feud. Remember when Becky was 2-time Bex? I mean, Becky's pretty much in her stage now where she's putting people over. Because even when she gets to Mania, I don't think she's winning. So she's in her stage where she's putting
Good
people
matches
over.
with everybody. Too.
She can literally put over Liv. Same way she just put over Nia. Same way she just put over Lyra and Tiffany. She can put over. She could put over.
Xia
what's her
Li
face.
look really good.
Speaking of NXT, you also have to remember that Liv never got a real
That's
NXT
game.
run because when
Not
she
at
was
all.
in NXT, it was all about Ruby, right? She
Yep.
was just there to make Ruby
Yep.
look good. Maybe it would do her some good to just go back to NXT and hang out there for a while.
she does. Yeah.
I mean, if she went back to NXT, I think she could do a lot because they got a lot of great women down there in NXT she could work with.
That
So.
can give her the momentum she needs.
Yeah, I mean, I think they just gotta make her feel credible. But Bailey was the right choice. I think number one, she deserved it, and I think it's her time to finally transcend her back into the babyface role. Which, man, I'm telling y'all, bro, Hugger Bailey, bro, is going to
About
crazy,
time.
man.
Yeah,
All
but
right,
once
it's
we
not
see
gonna be
that
Do you think
Hugger.
she's
It's
gonna
not
bring
gonna
back
be
that
Bailey, bro, it's
No.
Hugger Bailey, bro.
It's not.
Is she gonna
bro.
bring back
Hell
that
no.
gimmick?
It's
No.
Hugger
After
Bailey,
she
bro.
Hell
sliced
no.
the
I see
damn
that
two
ponytail
She's the
hands?
role
go
model.
up. It's
She's
up.
she's
It's up.
she's the role model.
Up.
She's the role model. of the
She
baby
going back
face.
to Hugger
That
Bailey,
Hugger
bro.
shit. That Hugger shit is long.
You see
I'm
that little
with
pony?
it.
You see that
I'm
little
with it.
ponytail come? She going back to Hugger Bailey.
We don't need that fucking Hugger, bro.
The Hugger-
How do you go? How do you go from this serious role model back to?
She's not even.
No, the
That's dumb
babyface
as
version
shit.
of Bailey that we
Bailey
need
is
to get.
crazy.
does
She's not
need
even
to be
serious,
on.
bro. She
It
was
does
Hugger,
not need to
bro.
be Hugger. It does not to be Hugger.
No,
Yeah,
I
it does
want
not
Hugger
be
Bailey.
Hugger.
I want Hugger.
How do you transition
I'm down
from
with
how do you transition from what she's been the past 3-4 years to back to Hugger? Like the Hugger was literally a grown child. How do you go back to being a grown? You evolve backwards. That does not make any sense.
Hey,
You literally
yo, that's
evolve
crazy.
backwards. It
The
doesn't make
only
any
person,
sense.
you know
That's
what's crazy?
crazy.
The only person
What'd
I
you
want to
say?
see
You
come
said
back.
Hugger Bailey was a grown child?
It's a grown child. It's a freaking grown child. That's all it was.
The only person
It's Izzy
that I
all
want
grown
to
up.
see be Hugger, the only person
That's-
that I want to bring
that's
back that little
crazy.
Hugger gimmick
That's such
is the
crazy.
girl that Sasha Banks made cry.
Yeah,
One
Izzy.
that's
She's,
wrestling on the
she's
Indies.
wrestling right now.
Yeah,
That's
and
her.
So when she comes into WWE,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Let's be real, it's inevitable. When she gets here,
Oh, yeah.
do the Hugger thing.
She's going to
By
retire
all
Bailey.
means.
She's retiring
But-
Bailey. For
Oh,
sure.
In all seriousness,
Oh.
though, Malik, I think a new babyface Bailey could be a lot like LA Knight. Like LA Knight, let's be honest. If LA Knight were a real guy, you'd think he was an absolute dick. LA Knight's
Oh, yeah.
a dick to everybody,
No.
but because
He my
but
kind of
because he
person to
turns
hang
that
out with.
vitriol-
LA
because
Knight's
he turns
cool.
that vitriol on guys like Roman Reigns and Austin Theory, people love him. Bailey just needs to turn the vitriol on somebody people hate, and then she'll easily be over as babyface. She doesn't need the blow up things and the sashes and the she doesn't need any of that. Just keep being Bailey, but turn that
But I
vitriol on
missed those
somebody else.
guys. I missed the guys, bro.
Wacky Wayne
She can
was
do
like-
that for WrestleMania as like a homage
Black
to her.
Like
Widow,
a
Silver
homage,
Long
yeah.
Failing Tube,
Yeah.
man.
But then she comes out as a real Bailey, man.
I used to
I don't
do
want
that
to see
every
it.
time, bro. They came.
But if
up-
I see Hugger Bailey go up to fucking Rhea Ripley and give her a hug, bro, I'm not.
It's
Yeah.
not, she not
Why-
going after Rhea. She going after Io, dog.
She going
Nah,
after
bro,
you.
I'm
She
not.
going after
Nah,
you.
Yeah,
nah,
facts.
bro.
Can't wait for
If I
that.
see that in the
Can't wait for
segments
that.
backstage, she starts hugging
Oh,
everybody
Jay,
in
you're
damage
gonna be the
control,
biggest
hugging
baby fan
Bianca.
ever.
Time to put EO Mid's title run to bed.
Hey, settle
Let's
down.
end
This
it,
match
man.
is
What?
good.
Hey, wait,
Yeah,
Nah, that match is about to
real quick.
He-
Hey, let me ask you a question, Jay. Are
EO
you
Mid,
100%
Mo.
confident that Bailey's
Welcome
winning
to the show.
again?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, why
Yes.
would
Oh, yeah.
she win?
Yes.
Yeah, what the hell?
Okay.
Yes.
Don't start
Okay.
your
What the
devil
hell kind of
advocate
question is that,
bullshit.
G?
Man,
Why would you
stop
put that in the
cursing, stop
atmosphere?
cursing.
Hey, look, they don't
Nah,
call me
Bailey.
Mr. Devil's Advocate for nothing. I'm just asking.
I don't know
a
who
question.
called you that.
We
I
we
don't
not
know.
we
I'm
not
just asking
even
a
we
question.
not even wishing that into existence.
Bailey's
bro. We're
gonna
not
win.
even-
Rhea's gonna retain, but Bailey's gonna win. Bailey's
Yeah.
gonna win. Bailey's
I,
gonna
hey,
win.
because think about it. Let's look at last year's Mania. Let's look. Oh my God. Let's look at last year's Mania.
Dana Brooke.
There were a lot of title changes.
Dana Brooke, that is
than
Ash with
Bianca,
elegance, sir. Ash with
Other-
elegance.
Ass with elegance. yeah.
Off-brand Tony
Hey,
Stone. Fuck no.
Other than Bianca and Roman, I think. Oh, and Gunther. So pretty much the day two dudes. All the titles switched hands. So pretty much day one was none but title changes. And day
Man,
two
Bailey
was
win.
none but
Bailey
changes.
win the title, bro. She going on the Roman Reigns run. I don't care, bro. She going on the Roman Reigns run. Bro.
No, she's not. No, she's
4-year
not.
reign, bro.
Her
4-year
Roman
in
reign.
COVID,
Her Roman reign was
4-year in
in
COVID.
COVID when she had.
4-year
the-
reign.
What, how
Oh,
many
that
days
was
was she
great.
champion?
That was
How many
great.
days
Long
was she
time.
champion? Like
Like
500?
280
It's a long
She about
time.
to-
That's
she about to-
It was
She
a
about to.
long
She
time.
It was
about
like over
to-
a year. It was over a year.
She
It was
about
over a
to.
year.
She about to.
It was
It's like
she about-
380. I think.
She about to eclipse that, bro. She eclipsing that, bro. She about to eclipse that.
Nah, I'm not
bro.
gonna hold
She
you.
eclipsed that, bro. She eclipsed that,
Nah,
bro.
I'm not gonna hold you. She
Roman
don't-
Reigns run, bro. Roman Reigns
Hey,
run.
hey,
With
hey,
the Hugger
hey.
gimmick, bro. With
Hey,
the Hugger
Bailey,
gimmick. Roman
hey,
Reigns run.
hey,
With the
Bailey,
Hugger
Oh,
hey, Bailey
God.
beat Io. I would love to see Tiffany Stratton come up and.
Yes. Yes.
That
bro.
would be a good person
Hey,
to take.
Dakota
Yes.
said Chelsea Green winning Money in the Bank.
Yeah,
Yes.
bro.
100%.
Let him
Yes.
Can't wait.
Yes.
That is a
I
good
Yes.
one.
can't
You
wait.
see this
Yeah,
right
that's
here?
a
You
good
see this
one.
clear, bro.
Them
You
Cook.
see this right here? Yes, sir. Should break the feather. I like that, bro. That's a good idea, bro.
I don't give a
That's-
fuck.
Nah, we don't need that. Ah, man, we
Somebody
don't need
needs to
this.
break it.
Nobody's gonna break that.
By the way,
If
hold up.
somebody's
Jay
gonna
Cargill.
break it, it's not
7
gonna be
years?
Bailey.
Why
It's
not?
gonna be Jay Cargill.
Jay Cargill, why not? Why not?
Nobody.
7 years?
Nobody. That is the one record that will
Ooh.
forever be untouchable, bro. She
That-
was
yeah.
champion for
How
Was that like
I can
26
see
years?
Bruno-
28 years, bro.
28 years is
Nah,
crazy, bro.
No,
How
no,
old
yeah,
Jay
he is
Cargill now?
crazy.
Like
Wait,
28.
how many years we got with Roman Reigns? We 4 years in. Ah, he got it.
Nah, bro, 28
You
years
gotta-
is crazy, bro. It'll never be touched, bro.
20,
It'll
20,
never
you
be
You
said
gotta-
28 years, you said?
Before we get too
28
far off
years, bro.
base, because we were talking about Chelsea Green, I have not been a
That's
believer
almost
in
3
Chelsea
decades.
Green, and I was waiting for something to happen.
Bro, is that when
waiting to see whatever
segregation
it was.
ended? Wait a minute.
This is how long her reign was.
Did segregation
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
end?
Oh my God.
Country done changed.
Oh, hey.
Bro, she was champion when
All the
TVs
changes.
Was
TVs
she
was
champion when
black
Rosa
and white.
Parks sat in the back of the bus?
we couldn't even.
Bro,
eat
no,
diners
realistically,
when she was-
bro, hold on. Realistically, bro, she was when she first won the when she first won the title.
Oh.
When she first won the championship, my grandma was 3, bro. My grandma was 3 years old. My grandma was born in '53. She was 3 years old.
Whoa.
In 1984, my grandma was in her 30s, bro. That's how long she
That
was.
title reign saw Michael Jackson go from the Jackson 5 to moonwalking.
That's,
That's insane.
she was
That's
champion
insane.
for 28 years,
She
bro.
could
That's,
probably
that's
tell
not
us
too bad.
Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game, bro.
That
Right.
shit don't count. Don't get me started with this.
We all know
I
it
need
didn't
proof.
happen, but go ahead, Jade. I know you wanted to get
That
off
shit
the
don't-
ground.
that shit
He
don't happen.
said-
Fuck
We know
Will.
it didn't happen. We know
Fuck Will.
Wilt's game didn't happen.
Fuck Will.
Is there footage of Fabulous Moolah winning the title? If there's footage of that, there
There's
should be
footage of like
Wilt.
everywhere. There's footage everywhere.
Yeah,
there's
Wilt.
footage,
Yeah,
yeah.
Wilt didn't score 100.
Bro, she was a pimp, bro.
No,
Made you
Wilt
think
Chamberlain?
that
Chamberlain? No,
she was a
bro.
pimp. She pimped.
All right, Jay. What do you want to say?
So this isn't for you. I'm working with a headache today. That wasn't for you guys.
Nah, you good.
All I was going to say is that
Shit.
I've been waiting for the moment that I see in Chelsea Green what everyone else sees in Chelsea Green. And last night at the Rumble was it for me. I love Chelsea
Oh,
Green.
it's amazing.
I love
Took you this long, bro? What you mean?
I
Welcome to
didn't
the
see
club.
it. My favorite moment of the Women's Rumble, though, because the camera got so close and it was so good, was the first time that Chelsea got squished 3 times in a row.
Bro.
And then Piper went over to her and started
Piper's
saying,
like, "Oh,
wake
shit."
up, wake up. There's a sale at Bloomingdale's. Wake up, there's a sale at Bloomingdale's.
Man,
I
they
I
turned
love
her
that
into
Piper
Flat
got
Bentley,
personality
man.
when she doing that. I love that.
Yeah. So
She's funny
good.
as hell.
Chelsea Green, man. I honestly hope they do something with her, man. Like for real,
Yeah,
for real.
money
I
in
like
the
her a
bank,
lot.
man. I'm
I
about
mean,
to
like,
her this money in the
yeah,
bank.
because
I'm on board.
even though Piper's been great, and shout out Piper for because when we first saw this, it was kind of like, I feel like you could be doing better, but that's fine,
Pepper Nevin,
bro.
bro.
Imagine what this tag team could have been if Chelsea Green didn't get. I mean, not if
Sonya
Chelsea, if
Deville.
Sonya Deville didn't get hurt.
Hey,
Bro, I'm not
No,
gonna
before-
lie. They
no,
would've been
but-
the longest
but-
reigning tag
but-
team.
but-
No, before that, her partner was gonna be Carmella before she got pregnant.
Well, no, I think Sonya Deville
Oh,
was
yeah.
a better fit with Chelsea than Carmella.
Yeah.
I think Sonya
Yeah.
Deville was a
Hey,
better
I ain't
fit.
gonna. Hey, I ain't gonna hold y'all though. Let me cook when I say this because it's gonna sound bad at first, but I think Chelsea Green holding the Money in the Bank and her reign after that is what WWE thought Carmella would be. It's gonna be
Oh, yeah.
a much better version of that.
Oh yeah.
Much
Oh
better.
yeah. Oh yeah.
The main problem though
Well,
with
in
Carmella,
fairness, though, the problem with Carmella. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure you were gonna say that.
the main problem with Carmella is the same thing they did with Liv, bro. They put her in there with somebody that nobody believed she
Yeah.
could beat, bro. They threw her to Asuka immediately, and then she beating Asuka, and people
She
like, nah, bro,
beat
come on.
like
Damn,
2
G,
or
they've
3
been
times
having
in a
young
row.
girl. They've been having
Two-
young
two
girl get her
pay-per-views in
ass
one
kicked
season.
for almost
Bro,
10 years.
Asuka
now,
went
bro.
from being undefeated to getting packed up by Carmella, man.
Yeah,
But
Nah,
James
not by James Ellsworth of all people.
disgusting, bro. It was disgusting, bro.
By a motherfucker
And,
with
it
no
was-
chin.
Yeah, it
You know
was-
what's crazy? I know this is
James
this is
McMahon.
probably not a popular take, but I think James Ellsworth with Carmella wasn't as bad as people think it was.
I didn't rock
No.
with it.
I think it lasted too long. I think it lasted a little too
Yeah,
long.
Yeah.
I agree. It
That's
it
fair.
ran its
That's
course
fair.
in my opinion.
It was
And
alright.
it
I
certainly
thought it was
they were
they were-
the bank comeback.
I felt
They
bad.
were,
I felt
Rhea-
bad. I felt bad when she had to kiss him though. I ain't gonna lie, though. She had to kiss him on TV. I was like, oh snap.
He would that was Rhea and Dom before
Should have
Rhea
been
and Dom.
me. The hell she
Yeah.
kissed him.
No, man. She really had this nigga on a leash, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, I like the aspect of that. So, what do you guys think of the Fatal 4-Way? What do you guys? What do
Yeah,
you guys think?
I remember that.
What do you guys think is next for LA Knight, AJ Styles, and Randy Orton? I mean, we already know what's next for Roman Reigns. So
I think LA Knight is going to go after Logan come Mania. I think Kevin and Logan are probably going to fight at the Chamber one more time.
Yeah.
And I think I think LA Knight's going to have like It's gonna be in passing. Like they're gonna have a backstage segment or
I think
something
AJ and Randy
in
run it back.
passing. I think LA Knight and AJ will have a match on SmackDown, not at a pay.
Maybe.
You know what I want? It's
Sir,
because they haven't
Braun
had-
Breaker.
They haven't had. No, listen, hold up. Because
No
that goes into
bread.
my point. That goes into my point. What I want at WrestleMania is something they haven't done in a few years. I want a multi-man ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship or for the
Yeah.
United States Championship. I
Oh,
want Logan
US is
Paul in there.
okay, yeah.
I want Kevin Owens in there. I
Yes.
want
Against
LA
AJ
Knight
Styles.
in there. I want AJ Styles. Bring up Braun Breaker and throw him in. Bring up Carmelo
No
and
bread.
Breaker and throw them in.
No water.
A multi-
I'm not gonna lie. If you put Logan Paul with Kevin Owens and then you throw like a Carmelo or Braun Breaker and then like other people in there in a ladder match, ooh, that'd be kind of
Trick, AJ, LA Knight.
Can you please
Put all
throw
of them in
Cameron
the ladder
Grimes
match
in
and let them
there?
cook.
He's amazing in ladder matches.
Cameron
too.
Grimes?
Please
Yeah.
throw
Cameron Grimes could be
Grimes.
thrown in
Fuck
there.
it.
Yeah, he ain't been done much.
Just
either.
have a
He needs
tournament.
TV
I
time.
wish they did this more. Just have a tournament to qualify for the ladder match for the U.S. title. Have a tournament. Get a Cameron. Y'all talk about NXT call up. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think they're getting truly called up. But like, bro, there's somebody we ain't even talked about. Pete Dunne. He got his name back.
Ooh, yeah.
Peter Dune.
Yeah.
Peter
Nolan got his
Dune.
name back. Get him
Peter
in there.
Dune.
Yeah.
Tyler Bate too, bro. Tyler Bate could be thrown in there too, bro. I'd be cool
Bro,
with
I
that.
honestly want the tag titles to be up in a fatal 4-way as well.
Oh.
There's
I want
so
Pretty
much
Deadly to
talent
walk out
you
of
can put in
Mania.
that U.S. title match, and honestly, there's guys that if you don't put them in a multi-man ladder match, they're probably not going to make the card. In all honesty, so
See, I
Put
would
all of
rather
them on there.
the
See, that was
multi-man
my
ladder
concern
matches.
for Kevin Owens.
The multi-man ladder match would be cool, but I would rather have him do it, split the tag titles, and then you do a multi-man ladder match for the Raw and SmackDown tag titles. Because then there's a lot of great tag teams out there too that need more. shine,
Pretty
too, so.
Deadly for the SmackDown titles. Sign me up.
DIY
Man, you-
for the
Yes,
Raw
sir,
tag
please.
title.
I love Pretty Deadly, bro.
Yeah.
I
Please,
love
please,
Pretty
please,
I'm all
bro.
on it.
Please.
That'd be
Coming
dope.
Judgment Day
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Because I mean,
boys.
if you did a ladder match on SmackDown, you could have the Profits, you could have Pretty Deadly, Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, you got Austin Theory and Grayson
AOP.
Waller could throw in
Oh,
there.
AOP though.
AOP is back too. AOP's back.
AOP
Raw
got
has
to wait a couple
the-
months. Their time coming.
Nah,
They gonna have to
because
wait
I
a
want
little bit.
because you know what? I don't want them to split it up yet because I want AOP to beat DIY in Toronto and tell this story.
bro.
Tell this storyline
I don't
all
want
over
it-
again
I don't want
without
to
the
live
injury.
PTSD
Do
again.
it
He said,
again.
"Run it back."
Exactly
Run it
the
back.
same.
I'm living
Just
through
take out the
PTSD
injury
again.
part. Do it again.
And then on Raw, you got the New Day still. You got DIY. You got Alpha Academy. You got tag teams over there too. They're really good. Arsenal Truth is coming back. Look like too. So you got
Yes, sir. They're going. Hey, the main event tonight one. Watch
Now,
that.
honestly, I did say DIY is going to be Judgment Day, but Awesome Truth might be the one to beat Judgment Day.
They're literally
Right,
redoing the
awesome
Bloodline
truth.
storyline from last year.
Yes.
Literally
Yeah.
with Sammy. Yeah, they're literally doing it over again.
It's our Truth is like the Sami Zayn of the
He's
Judgment Day
dope.
Yeah,
factor.
yeah.
I don't know what the Judgment
That
Day does.
hot
At WrestleMania,
tag in
though.
the
I'm not
Rumble
really sure.
was that threw
Nah,
that.
That was
yeah,
insane, bro.
Bro,
Nah.
that was the hottest it kind of been all night, bro. When he
Bro,
did
no,
that
I'm
hot tag-
gonna say this. The hot tag that was better than when he put out that ladder, bro. I don't care, bro. That shit was hilarious.
Yes.
Oh yeah, facts.
Yes.
When he pulled up
And
that
you
ladder,
know-
that was crazy.
And you know what randomly just came to my head? I don't know why I want to see this. This is now a dream match for me. I want to see R-Truth versus MJF. Both guys they can do the simplest things and make the crowd pop. That would be the most basic, but the most fun match you've ever watched.
I'm very upset that we
Did
never
you say
got.
versus Gunther?
I'm
Is
upset.
R-Truth versus
we-
Gunther?
Oh hell yeah!
Oh,
R-Truth
yeah.
is-
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
R-Truth
I want
is-
that. Let him cook.
I'm upset that we never got like this version of R-Truth to interact with Santino, bro, because that would have been. So,
I
that
know.
would've
That's
been
why
so-
I wanted Santino to come back. I know he's.
That would've been
Forbidden
so
Doors open.
gold, bro.
Forbidden Doors open, bro. Like
It's
come
open,
on.
bro. Yeah.
Come
I
on.
hope- I-
Come on.
If that's
Bro,
stupid.
They don't even
I
need to have a
don't
match. They don't even need to have a match. I'm talking about just a segment, bro. Just a segment.
Bro,
Bro,
I
hey,
genuinely
hey.
hope, bro, that TNA and WWE they
If you
keep
get-
that open relationship, bro.
Please,
Jordan Grace,
bro.
when
Bro,
I tell
yeah,
you
Jordan
that was
Grace,
my
bro.
favorite moment of the night,
Yeah,
and
that was
I
crazy.
screamed so hard when I heard the fucking siren. I went so crazy because I love Jordan Grace,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. That was
I
what.
hope
That's
they
what.
keep-
That.
She looks so natural, yo, in that in the
Yeah.
WWE.
That's what. That's what's
Bro,
spoiled for you,
her
right?
and
G?
Bianca?
I mean,
I wanna see
Lewis.
that match.
That was a
Yeah,
spoiler,
I
right?
saw that
said
spoiler.
what?
Yeah, I saw that spoiler. Yeah.
That was a spoiler, right,
Yeah.
Lewis?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see
Yeah.
that spoiler. See,
Bro, I would-
y'all,
bro,
I turned Twitter
she
off.
looks
I turned
so
IG
natural
off.
in
All
that
bro.
ring. She
Oh, yeah.
looks so good.
She got a nice little reaction too, man. She got a nice little reaction.
Yeah,
She did. She did.
bigger than
Because
life.
it took me a minute. I didn't see the name, so I was just like, "Who the hell?"
I
is
want
this?
to go back because Malik asked, "What is the Judgment Day going to do?" And something just kind of hit me that I feel like I'm now
Besides-
accepting, and everyone else needs to accept. Damien's going to fail that cash in.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've been
That's-
saying that
that's
for the
what's gonna
longest
be
time.
I
If
don't
Seth
know.
Rollins, if you can't cash in on an injured Seth Rollins, bro, you're done. You
Because
can't
he
cash in on
can't wait
anybody.
until
Yeah, he
after
goofy
Mania
for that.
because by the time Mania is over, they have to start building towards the next Money in the Bank. So
But you can
it's
tell
got to
the
happen.
story. Well, you can. So this is the only hope for not a failed cash in. And this is what I said the day he won it. We can go back to the clip to the show. This is what I said the day he won it. The first words out of his mouth: "I can cash in on the Intercontinental. I can cash in on the
wanna
US."
see that shit, bro.
And then he got
Money in the
worse.
Bank is
No,
dead,
wait,
bro.
here's this is the
No.
only way. Look, if you want to avoid a failed cash in,
No,
Gunther has
Not
been
this
so unstoppable.
No,
That's
bro.
the only way. That's the only
That's
way.
worse
bro.
than failing. That's
That's
worse
worse
than
than
failing.
failing.
the
Honestly, it is.
To me,
Honestly, I would much rather have him hold the briefcase for another year, like up until Money in the Bank, and then have to put the Money in the Bank on the line again because he didn't cash it in.
oh,
And
that
have-
would be sick as
Someone
fuck.
said mute his mic.
But the thing, but I mean,
Because no, honestly, think about that.
G-Buck.
I
Nobody,
just want y'all to be prepared for when it happens.
two
Because I
things
told
can
y'all.
But I
two
know-
things,
yeah,
two
I
told
things
y'all what he
can
wanted.
two things can be true. Is it true that it would lift the prestige of the IC title? Yeah, but on the other hand, it makes the Money in the Bank look like a fucking bitch. Because we know what the Money in the Bank is supposed to be. Guys who can't break through that glass ceiling by themselves break through the glass ceiling.
This is why I
You're
said
not
you
you're,
should've never put it
ele-
on.
you're elevating the IC title, which is cool, but you're also devaluing what the Money in the Bank has been since it was created.
it's like, bro, if you want,
that's
it's like
fair.
winning the Royal Rumble and say I'm gonna go at the Intercontinental title.
No, and that's fair.
Yeah,
and
It's
I
like
under-
Nakamura winning the G1 and saying, "Let me get that IC title, boy." It's like,
And
what
I
the fuck?
understand where y'all are coming from. I agree with y'all. I will just never forget when that first post-winning Money in the Bank interview, because I think we were all like, "Oh, I like that Damian Priest one. That's not bad." The first words out his mouth were the mid-card titles. So ever since then, I told y'all, don't be surprised if he cashes in on Gunther. And at the time, I think Austin Theory was still the champ. So I was
Honestly,
like, just don't be surprised.
I
That's
like
all
the
I'm
idea
saying.
that I like the
Don't be
idea that I have.
surprised.
I would much, which has never been done before. You could just have him hold the briefcase and have him have to defend it because he never cashed it in. So we've never realistically we've never seen somebody hold the briefcase because they said you got a full year to cash it in. We've never seen somebody hold it that long where they had to take do they take it from you? You got to defend it. We don't know. So it's like
Or you could,
Carmella almost got there.
or you could pull up.
Dolph Ziggler also almost got there.
Yeah.
I think it's a 2K22. I think you could have him have a fake injury, take him out for like a month or two, and they come back like, oh, technically he was injured, so like we're going to extend the time. They did that in Universe or Michael.
Honestly,
That
Malik,
shit pissed me
I like that idea. I think that idea would be cool.
That shit was so stupid.
because he never fails to cash in, so he has to go through another
He has
ladder
to-
match to win it
Yeah,
back.
to defend
So
it.
it's-
So
so
to
it's
win
like-
it back.
I mean, if this is the year, but
'Cause
then-
honestly, the
but
cash-in
then
thing.
let's just say he wins it back.
No, he's
gonna
not
be
winning
in the
it
same problem.
He's not gonna win it back.
Bro, he's
That's the
gonna be-
reason he's
so-
got to put it on the
wait,
line to get it
Wait,
off.
so y'all are telling me that Damian
He's not
Priest
gonna
is going to be the only person ever to not cash in the Money in the Bank?
Why not?
It's never been done.
Does
It's never been
does that not make Damian Priest look dumb, stupid, and weak?
I mean, what's
Yes.
No,
better?
because he's tried before. It's not like he hasn't tried. He's
Yeah,
He
he's
just makes
tried
him
to
look like
cash
he
in like
can't.
3 times.
Seth
He just
Rollins
has
was
bad
literally
luck.
on one knee. That makes you look stupid.
but he's
No,
tried.
he's
He
already
could
looked
because Drew
like a
McIntyre came out and took it away from him. He's tried to do it.
Bro, I think
before.
every
And
cash-in he
also-
tried to do, Drew was like right there, fucking everything up.
And also, it bleeds into the breakup of
R-Truth.
the Judgment Day because Damian
yeah,
has
our
been trying
truth,
to.
our truth, fucking shit up too. It's like he
And
tryna-
Damian Priest has been telling the rest of the Judgment Day, we got to take care of Drew, and everyone else is like, no, we got bigger problems. And now it's Drew's fault that Damian isn't the world champion now. So now Damian's going to blame the rest of the group. If you had let me take out Drew, he wouldn't be in this situation. And so
That's fair. I mean, look,
Like I get
Triple- I
the-
trust Triple H
I
to
understand
do
the
it.
situation of where you're coming from, but it's like we're at this stage where he should have already cashed in to me a while ago. It's getting too late now at this point.
Yeah.
You got bigger plans now. You got Punk in the picture. We want Punk and Rollins. You got Cody going after Roman. It's past.
I
bro.
also,
He should've cashed
I
in
also
on that one.
said this on the reaction show, talking about replaying the clip. If Damian doesn't successfully cash in on the world champion this time, get rid of the thing. We don't need it anymore. It's outlived its use. If the guy who wins it is not going to be
What?
smart enough
No.
to cash it in and win, get rid of it. It's
I don't like that.
what's the point?
No,
Hold on.
It depends. I think for this
Oh, gee. What happened?
who's all the failed cash. I know Cena was the first one. He was the first one.
Damian Sandow. And
Damian
Austin
Sandow.
Theory.
Corbin.
Baron Corbin, Austin Theory. So those are the ones, right? That's it, right?
No,
And
they're-
yes,
yeah, I
and
forgot
so
about
my
that.
thing is, so with that, Jade, I understand why you're saying it, but
Oh no, Braun Strowman. Oh, that pissed me off.
God.
Oh,
Yeah, oh God, that was the
Oh
worst.
my God.
Okay,
Wow.
so-
Oh my
so-
God.
yeah, I
That
forgot
was
about
one
that.
of the most
So, Jade,
egregious moments
yeah,
of
facts,
all
facts.
time.
That was horrible. So, Jay,
God,
I see where you're coming from. I really, really do. No, it's not Otis Bonkers because the Miz got it and
Yeah,
then
game
won.
over.
Yeah, Miz took
Game
it. Miz-
over.
Miz
Yeah,
took it
so
from him.
Jade, I see where you're coming from.
Chief,
However,
the Chiefs won.
I think, yeah, bro, crazy
Fuck,
bomb,
man.
crazy
Damn.
bomb, man, crazy bomb. Oh my God, I can't wait for tomorrow. It's gonna be crazy.
Lamar
Anyways,
Jackson fumbled.
Jade,
He fumbled the bag. Fumbled the bag.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Lamar.
Yeah, he was throwing fucking
Mahomes
ducks.
is the new Brady. No one's gonna beat Mahomes until he decides.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
retire.
facts.
Yeah,
bro. Like,
yeah,
bro,
yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
No, because my guy already beat him, bro. My guy already proved.
Yeah, of course. But Jade, so I understand where you're coming from, but the reason why I don't think we should get rid of Money in the Bank yet is because we know the year Austin Theory won it. Let's be real. Anybody in that spot was either gonna have a failed one or it was gonna cash in on the mid card. I don't care who it was, because the only person I think in that match that could have maybe like believable was Seth. Everybody else I would have believed would be
To
failed.
me, that Austin Theory cash in is the worst of all
Yeah,
time.
no, of
because
course.
You made
it's
him. No.
the
It's not what you think. It's the fact that it was the failed cash in on the mid card title just for 2 weeks later at Survivor Series for him to win the title. If you're gonna do that the
Stupid,
entire
bro.
time,
And wasn't it an open
let the
challenge?
motherfucker
Yes,
cash in
it was an open
successfully.
challenge.
So why did he
Yeah, so this is all I'm going
Honestly,
to say.
what they should have did with the Austin Theory, bro, they should have had him cast on the NXT title. Because when he kind of teased that, I was
Bro,
kinda
That would've
Halloween
been
Havoc.
perfect.
That was at Halloween Havoc.
Yeah.
He should have.
Yeah, he should.
That'd have been so-
That would've
because
been fine.
when he teased that, I was like, okay, I can get behind that. But when he cashed in the U.S. title and then still lost, I said, nah, that's crazy.
And so here's my thing. So Jay, we're talking about it. I understand it. I am going to. The reason why I don't think we should get rid of it
Bullshit.
is because I'm gonna give Mr. Paul Levesque some grace because the Austin Theory one was not on him, and Damian Priest winning was a compromise with Vince because he wanted LA Knight. And who did Vince want? Logan Paul. And even though Logan Paul's doing great now, at the time that would have been horrendous if Logan Paul would have won. That would have been horrendous at the time. Now I'll give it to y'all. If Logan Paul wins Money in the Bank 2024, y'all got it.
He just
Now,
signed a
but
full-time
at that time, that would have been horrendous. So Damian Priest was the compromise. I need to see how it because Damian Priest, again, I don't think they ever had plans for him to cash in. LA Knight was the only one in that match. Because remember, when that match got announced, we were like,
LA Knight,
I mean, this got to be the match for LA Knight, right? Because who else is going to be believable to win?
Well, I will also say too, this is on a list of things. And again, I love Roman Reigns. We all love Roman Reigns, but this is on a list of things that have been laid at the altar of the Roman Reigns championship reign. The Royal Rumble hasn't been as much. The Money in the Bank hasn't been as much. They unified the tag titles. They unified the world titles for a year, whatever. And that all of these things that happen end up with things that mean a lot less or people who have fewer opportunities to actually do it. So all of these things have been sacrificed at the altar of Roman Reigns having the greatest championship run in modern history, which is why I think it needs to end because we need to get back to business as
it's a double-edged sword
Agreed.
because if you're a part of the bloodline story stuff, you're getting lifted up. So you're
Yep.
you're in a great spot. But if you're not in it, you're kind of at the end of the short stick. So it goes hand in hand. But everything has to come to an end eventually. Everything runs its course. And like I said, Roman's had a run that nobody could have ever predicted. Nobody could have predicted the run. Nobody.
No.
If anybody right now is going to tell me in 2020 they say he's going to be, you're lying. You're lying to me. Nobody ever said.
I thought he was going to hold it for a while, but not 4 years.
If we'd have had this pod in 2019 and any one of y'all would have came on and said Roman's going to hold the belt for 4 years, I'd have kicked you off the pod.
Oh yeah,
Personally.
No, not only that though, but if you said in 2019, if you said Roman's going to be champ for 4 years and people were going to accept it and like it,
For the most
were gonna
part,
it, yeah, you're gonna be like,
Yeah, because let's be real. I think if people would have been more accepting of Roman's run if he wasn't gone for like this third year. If he wasn't gone for so long, was still telling compelling stuff, I think people would have been fine with it. I think people would have been okay with it.
That's
It's
why I
really-
say
it really-
Roman's-
up at SummerSlam was really like
The
the
death-
part where it was like, okay,
You're
we're
pushing
getting
it
to
now.
we're getting to Mania now. Let's hurry up. Because I think right now between now and Mania, I think Roman finna cook. I think they finna cook with these stories.
I
oh,
agree.
And all that.
the promo segments between him and Cody about to be crazy. It's about to be insane. 'cause, like,
Absolutely, because there's more of a story now.
yeah, it's more personal
But
too. It's more
I
personal.
would say from when Roman won the title up until WrestleMania 39, including that year where he was still part-time, that was probably the best title reign I've ever lived through. But after that,
2022 or 2021?
From when he won it in 2020 all the way to WrestleMania 39 this past Mania.
When he beat Cody.
When he beat Cody. I was like, this is the best title reign I have ever seen in my life. And then this is why I still argue Cody should have won at Mania 39. Because since he lost the title, or since Cody lost, the title reign has not, like, that whole story has not needed the title at all. Nothing, it just none of it. None of it. Yeah. And including the Bloodline Civil War crap. Did not need the title. The Tribal Combat did not need the title. And then they had the most nonsensical heel turn I have ever seen in my life, putting a nail in the coffin in one of the best storylines in WWE history, to me.
And it made the Bloodline storyline a parody of itself. That's all it is right now. Is a parody of itself.
It's a parody. It's a parody.
That's all.
Although I will say, Jimmy doing shit to pop himself on TV.
That is hilarious.
Yeah,
Jimmy
I'll give him that.
Honestly, but I really just look at the Bloodline like Roman and Solo. I don't really look at Jimmy. Like, Jimmy's there, but like,
yeah, Jimmy's just there.
He's not really like. I don't think he's really a part of it like that. Like, he don't even know what's going on. They're not consulting him with shit. He don't even know who he can trust.
Jimmy's the new.
So
he don't even know.
Can I ask y'all? And I'll come to you, Jade, first. But can I ask y'all a little devil's advocate question?
Go ahead.
Do y'all think plans changed? With the story?
Yeah, plans can change. Yeah.
Do you think plans changed in the middle of it with the story?
Oh, with the story. It depends.
With the story?
Which story?
I'm talking the Bloodline thing with like Jay, Jimmy. Do y'all think they kind of changed plans? And the only reason I ask is because this descent, because remember, Cody came out as like, you're going to lose everybody, then you're going to be alone. We're in the Rumble, and it hasn't happened. So I want to ask you,
there's still a lot of build up for Mania though, so we don't.
Well,
there is. However, one, I feel like even though there is a lot of time, and I'm an advocate for that, to lose two guys in your faction in 70 days, technically 7 episodes of TV, that seems rushed.
You know, when
that seems kind of rushed.
I think plans maybe have changed leading up to. I think honestly, leading up to the WrestleMania match, they weren't really sure what they could do because there wasn't any wrong outcome as far as Cody could win. But at that time last year too, there were still a lot of people who still wanted Roman to extend the run. So it's like, okay, we still got people behind Roman. Do we continue the run or do we pull the trigger with Cody? So I think those maybe could have been different plans changed because that was really a tough decision for WWE to make. Like, not gonna lie, when Cody lost, bro, I was like, that's kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
that pissed me off.
I don't really know what's gonna happen, but honestly, I can't say it was a bad decision because it worked out for the better. Cody's still over, Roman's still the champ, and people now have this story where I think people really want Cody to win.
Before you go, G, let me just say, I think the ultimate butterfly thing. You know, you talk about you go to the past and kill a butterfly, the future drastically gets altered.
Yeah.
I think the ultimate squashed butterfly in this whole story was day one when Roman caught COVID.
There's a video on that. There's a video on that.
Yeah,
I've heard it, I haven't watched it. But who knows where things were going to go at that point. But when Roman got COVID and they had to do something, Brock wins the world title. And then I have no idea what WWE was going to be like if Roman had been able to wrestle at that show.
And so and I think one of these days I'm going to make a video on it. But if you look at it, I think even day one when Roman caught COVID, things very well still could have been the same. Because remember, day one happened, Brock won the title. Okay, that's kind of crazy, Vince McMahon, but we know how you do. They self and course corrected themselves with Bobby winning the title. Like, they fixed it. I was like, okay, bet. That was just for the moment. Bobby won the title. He wasn't originally supposed to win at day one. I think either Big E was supposed to retain or Seth was supposed to win. Now, those were the two.
I think Seth was supposed to win, I think.
I think so, because it was supposed to be Seth Big E. It was supposed to be Seth Big E. So, but then they course corrected with Bobby winning the title. Bobby beat Brock. Like, that was the course correction. Good job. And Roman cost him. Boom, you can have your Roman Brock match over here. And boom, Bobby Lashley can now go to Mania and face somebody. Mm. And then we got to the Elimination Chamber, and all of a sudden, Bobby Lashley had an injury. Now, they said it was supposed to keep him out of Mania. The reason why I think that's BS is because he
It's
came
repeated
back the
Mania.
week before Raymania to face off with Omos.
Yeah. It was, yeah.
So clearly,
Vince
he
knew
could have
what he
held that
wanted.
title
Vin-
until Mania.
I think the day one stuff to me never would have
Yeah,
changed anything. I think Vince was set on Roman and Brock doing title for title because he never
I
had
don't
two
think
world
so.
champions.
Well, no, actually, in the video,
I don't know
so
about
I
title,
sent it
title.
to the chat if you ever have time to watch it. Brock was actually supposed to win at day one. He was supposed to win, and Roman was supposed to win it back at WrestleMania. So that
They were
whole
gonna
thing,
pause that title reign.
yeah, that's what.
Oh,
It,
I don't
Imagine.
believe that.
Well, because what's the point? Because when you
Imagine.
really look back and think, Roman already beat Brock at Crown Jewel. So
Yeah.
why would he beat Brock again and then Brock gets another match at Mania? I feel like that Brock losing twice in a row.
See, I think
I
so.
don't know
I think
about that.
So
I
you're
think
thinking
something
at
would
it
have happened in that
logically?
match. I think something
Well,
would
I
have
think
happened
you're
in that match.
thinking at it
Sure.
logically, Nate. But remember,
Oh yeah,
even after Brock got smacked, let's just say he would have got 3-0. Crown Jewel, Rumble, Mania, or Day 1 Mania. He still came back to fight him at SummerSlam after he beat Matt Riddle. It's
but that's
it's
because
still-
Randy Orton was supposed to be the plan. And there was no Randy Orton.
Yeah.
So they didn't have that plan. So they didn't know Randy was going to be
Brock was a
out
backup
till
plan.
SummerSlam. So he's a backup.
Brock
plan,
was a panic
like
mode.
last minute. So it was just like, oh shit, we got nobody. It's Brock. And Cody was injured too. So it was like, well, Brock Lesnar, I guess, was the only
Honestly,
last man standing.
I'm convinced, bro. That was Vince's plan, bro. Knowing him, bro, he wanted to do that match, title for title, because he's never had two world champions fight in the main event of WrestleMania. And if you look at the last a couple of years of his career, the two people he pushed on top was Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. Those were his two guys right there, man. Seth Rollins was the only guy that was able to survive in those eras to be looked at as the guy. But as far as the two guys, it was Roman and Brock. They main evented 3 WrestleManias, and only one of those matches was really good.
Crazy
and
to
that was the
think
first
on
one.
paper that feud is one of the greatest feuds ever, but on the grand scheme of things, that feud is kind of
It's-
ass.
It's
Yes.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Vince had no idea what the fuck was
Bro,
going
on
on day
paper,
one. He was going to
one
make
of
the
greatest
decision the
feuds
day of.
ever. When
He
you
probably
actually
he
break
probably
it
didn't
down,
even
it's
know.
Two terrible,
Bro, I
terrible
just-
Mania main events.
I just feel
Terrible.
like just knowing how he loves Brock and he loved Roman, because he made him, he had him fight 3 times at WrestleMania. Only Rock and Austin can say they've done that, bro. And he
real
tried.
quick-
And he tried to put that on the Rock and Austin level, and it wasn't the same. It wasn't as good.
It was not, dude. It was not.
Nowhere
It was not.
near
He did the
it.
same thing with Randy and Cena. He tried. And
Oh
it
my
did
God,
not work.
that-
It did not
Hey,
work.
and real quick, I just want to put out there just to confirm it. Brock Lesnar and Dominic Mysterio were supposed to do something at Elimination Chamber.
oh
Elimination
my
Chamber.
God.
That makes sense because it's Australia. Yeah.
So
Oh,
that's
God,
why
yeah.
Dom was. Bro, imagine the heat Dom would have been getting. You remember how when the Undertaker beat the Streak? That's all Paul Heyman said for like the next year. That's literally what Dom would have been.
No, I'm not-
eliminated
I'm the
I'm not-
one that
I'm not
eliminated
gonna
Brock
lie.
Lesnar from the Royal.
I'm not gonna lie. That would have been like everybody I think has a tough guy. That would have been Dom's tough guy match in wrestling because he
Oh,
would've
yeah.
got fucking
Yeah.
murked by Brock.
Yeah.
He would have
He
been suplexed on
would've,
his
yeah.
neck, nigga. He'd have been getting
Over.
crazy beat
Yeah.
up. He'd have
Yeah.
been getting murked, bro, because Brock would
And
have.
Rhea wouldn't be there because Rhea would have a match, so she wouldn't be there.
Oh, so we just
Yeah.
gonna see Dom get his ass kicked for a solid like.
I'm
I
with
think Dom's
10
tough
minutes.
guy match can be like against Kevin Owens or something now, and like a no DQ
Yeah,
match.
it could be against somebody else. I mean, I don't know.
Johnny
It'll be
Knoxville.
somebody else, but I'm
Hey.
interested to see. Hey, Johnny Knoxville.
That,
could
that
be
match would be
somebody.
fire. Hey, don't fire that. That match would be fired.
Hey, Johnny Knoxville. He earned my respect, bro.
Can you
He earned my
imagine,
respect.
mommy?
I'm interested to
Well,
see
yes,
what
sir,
the.
Get mousetrap. You know?
I'm
Right,
interested.
the
to
mouse
see
trap.
what
The
they-
mouse trap.
I'm interested to see what they do, though, man. I'm interested to see the aspects they go. I mean,
Yeah.
WrestleMania honestly has potential to be maybe greatest WrestleMania of all time. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just based on what we're
Oh,
looking
yeah.
at. Like,
Oh, yeah.
It's
Insane, man.
it's looking pretty. It's looking pretty crispy. I mean, you got Cody Roman 2, Punk Rollins,
J.
Jimmy J, Gunther versus who knows now. You got
Io
Logan,
Bailey.
LA Knight, Becky and Rhea, and Io and Bailey, and then of course you're gonna have tag matches involved. Randy's got to do something. AJ's got to do something. So I mean, it's gonna be it's gonna be interesting to see the aspects of what direction they want to go into. There are some things I'm really not sure what direction they go into, but I'm interested to see a lot of the aspects. I think WrestleMania honestly could really. It's going to eclipse last year's, I think, for sure. I
Oh
think
yeah,
this year's gonna be
definitely.
With
Dude,
right
yeah.
decisions this time.
With the right
Yeah,
decisions.
with the right correct booking decisions.
Especially with the main event.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, night two.
Yes.
Night two was the only part that really pissed me off was Demon Balor losing that. So that really upset me, bro.
That
Oh,
didn't
Just
bother me
for
that
just
much.
for
Oh,
Adam
stupid.
Copeland to leave like a bitch. Yeah.
Adam Copeland.
Whoa,
Is kinda crazy.
whoa.
He
Edge
left like a
hate.
bitch.
I'm not tolerating that shit. Hold on,
Fuck him.
relax.
His old ass.
Adam Copeland, bro.
Fuck him.
We're not going to hate Edge because Christian's having the best run he's had in 15 years. Relax.
Oh shit, I
Right.
am. Fuck him. He a bum.
I am.
Man, was that
Relax.
low-key a backhanded compliment to Christian Cage? Because that's
And more so his booking, not really
Having a
him.
great-
But
Christian-
you know
Christian-
how crazy some of these fans be getting once someone's underrated, they finally get they shine, act like they was better than somebody this whole time. And
Hey, I've been
Oh, yeah,
saying
man.
it. I
that's
was
how I
really
felt
good.
about the Miz for the longest time. But I've come around to him. I've come around.
yeah, Miz has always been goated though. Miz
Miz-
always been
Miz
goated.
been great.
Yeah, Miz is overhated.
I'm not gonna lie. We're not gonna act like Miz was cooking when he was WWE champion. The first time.
That shit was cheeks, man.
Oh, the
But
first
that-
one he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
But honestly, I think that has a lot to play to it, though. They tried to put him in there with Rock and Cena. He instantly got overshadowed. You know what I mean?
That
Like,
Mania is my least favorite Mania.
he
ever.
was
Like,
he wasn't on
Mania
he was
27.
he wasn't on a Rock and Cena level. You know what I mean? Like he's not on that same level. Like why is he sharing a ring with these guys? Like it's the
We're not about to
Rock.
curse in the chat. We're not about to curse in the chat.
Christian
Just because
over
someone's
Edge.
just because someone's overrated does
Oh,
not
relax,
underrated does not
relax.
mean that they're better. Just
Relax.
because
We're not
Christian's
gonna act like
underrated doesn't mean he's
Currently,
better than
yes.
Edge. Relax.
Currently,
Can we
yes.
relax?
Hey,
Kurt- no,
Yeah,
Kurt-
right now,
Kurt-
of course.
Currently right now, but no.
I've
bro.
been,
It's not even a
I've been
conversation.
saying Christian over Edge. I've been the main shit I've been saying. Christian and Edge, they on the same tier. Edge was just
They are.
Talent wise, yes.
Edge. The only thing that I've said, I've never disrespected Edge, but I've always said Christian and Edge, they're on the same tier performance wise. Edge was just the more marketable superstar. Unfortunately,
That is
that's
true.
what it is.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree.
Unfortunately,
I
that's
agree.
what it
Yeah,
is.
that's
I
very.
agree with
But
that.
Edge also to me was better at storytelling too.
That's what I've been saying, bro.
That's
I've been
heel
saying that
versus
every
wrestler. There's
freaking
no
argument
changing
me and
my
Minnie
Depending
have
what
about
story-
Christian and
depending
Edge.
what story
He's
you
a
tell.
he's a better storyteller.
I think
Edge is
anything.
a better
bro. And when it
storyteller.
comes to promos,
Better mic
character
work
work,
too.
Edge eclipses for sure.
Edge is exactly. That's what I've been saying this entire time. I've been saying this over and over, bro. He's a better
Edge's
storyteller.
storytelling is
The
top
only
tier.
thing that Christian tops Edge's is his in-ring work. That's it. That's
I agree.
it.
And it's not like a big gap.
It's not a big gap. And
not a
for the
big gap.
storytelling and the
I think
mic
in-ring
work, it's
work
not
is
a big gap either.
I
It's
think
not a
in-ring
big.
work is a big gap.
I don't think it's that big of a gap.
If we talk about Prime
Nah.
Christian, comparing it to Prime Edge, like Prime Christian, we talk about 05 peak work in TNA. Yeah, it's a pretty big gap.
We gonna ignore SmackDown 6 Edge?
SmackDown 6 and Edge's run right now. Edge is probably the best he's ever been in the ring.
Edge,
SmackDown
six is
Edge
cool.
right
Spears
now,
gotten better, I'll say that.
Edge right now, and this is
Edge is second, yeah, right now, and
this
especially his second
this
run in
isn't
WWE.
disrespectful to Edge, but Edge
second run was
he
pretty
had
good.
those great matches because a lot of people were helping him carry it because he's a lot older. Now we see him in AEW where he has to lead matches. He's a lot slower than
He's gotta take it
in
slower.
WWE.
Yeah, he's got to take it slower because his neck.
I mean,
he don't break
Edge,
his neck.
Edge's
It's
peak
not only
though.
Edge. It's the same thing with Christian. Christian is a lot slower now. He is too.
Yeah, everyone.
Story-
Because
story-
they're older. They're older.
That's just how it
Edge,
is.
Edge is just the better. I don't because honestly, I think Edge is better at storytelling and mic work for sure. Mic work
Yes,
is
yeah.
By far.
Mike
Yeah.
work.
I think the mic-
50-50 to me.
By far.
I think the mic
Like,
work.
Christian don't got a script.
There's a bigger gap in the mic work than the storytelling for sure.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. And Edge from that 06 to 2011 run, bro. He's
Yeah.
instantly
Best heel of that era.
top three heel in that era, bro. It's
Yeah,
top
yeah,
three in
for
that
sure.
era, bro. He was
For
the one
sure.
guy I could stand, bro, as a kid.
He was seen as Joker.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's pissed me off, bro. I
You
hate
seen
him
us
so
say
much.
Edge was his
I
best
liked him,
rival or
actually.
some shit?
He is,
Oh,
yeah. Edge was
Edge and
definitely his
Cena.
best rival. I mean, my gosh,
Cena and
man.
Orton's rivalry to me wasn't very.
Cena and Orton's rivalry
alright.
gets a little bit overrated to me. It
It's-
didn't.
I
It
think
didn't.
I think
I can
think
name
it
20
started
better.
off great, but then it got over
20?
I have a whole list.
20
on my phone 'cause I
rivalries
was
better
having a
than Cena and
discussion.
Orton's rivalry?
I have a whole list on my
Wait,
phone.
wait.
Oh, better
wait,
Cena
wait.
Orton's?
Oh, wait. Are you?
I
about
don't know
to
about
count
that.
in-
I've
wait,
always
are
said
you-
Cena and
wait,
Orton
wait,
gets a
wait,
little
wait.
bit overrated, but
Are
20
you about
rivalries
to
is
count
crazy.
in like
I got
TNA, AEW?
no. This is just WWE for me.
And are you counting WCW in this as well? Like Attitude Era, them too?
Attitude Era. I'm counting
Read
every
the
era
list.
from
Read the
Yeah,
list.
just
Read the list.
I got
Read the
you.
list. We'll
There's
know.
some
We'll know.
debatable on here, so I'll let y'all. combat some of these.
Because I'm
And we've all seen the beginning to the end of their rivalry. So
Let's see. I had this on my phone for a while. Let me see.
We're
Hopefully, I still got it.
gonna see what you said 20. We're
Hopefully
gonna
it's
see.
still
what
got
I'd
it
say the main thing, aside from a couple of matches, the main thing that Cena and Orton lacked was match quality because a lot of their
That's my
matches
thing.
were snooze fest.
But and then also
Too
too,
many
I
of
think they
them.
got
Too
over.
many.
I think they got ran into the ground. Like
They
That's
did.
the
They
thing.
did.
That's
They
the
did.
problem.
They
it wasn't Dolph Ziggler, Kofi Kingston on Nash on televised TV. It wasn't that bad.
No,
They have the most
I
televised
think
matches ever.
I think their stretches of the 2009 matches were their best ones. They had really good matches.
Yeah,
that
no,
year,
no.
but-
I'm saying like you see that 09 run was good, and then when Cena was World Heavyweight Champion and Randy was WWE Champion,
Yeah,
that
they
TLC
stretched it
match
out
was
there.
That was fine. Yeah,
But-
that was
but-
better.
But they did too much. Like the
They
match
wrestled too
quality
many
for
times.
Cena and Orton was.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
They
I mean, I
missed
want to
more
hear
than
this
a
list.
hit.
I read the list.
Wanna
Let
hear
me read the list.
All right, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I might have more money on this list, just to be completely real. But all right,
Yeah,
let's start.
yeah, more than 20.
I think, and I went from I split them up in eras: Golden Era, New Generation, Attitude Era.
Oh, this
Ruthless
man,
Aggression.
the gold.
Oh, he
Oh,
about to
yeah,
be
yeah,
disgusting.
on the
Wait,
Golden
wait,
Era.
wait, wait. Okay, so
No,
here's
hey,
the-
no,
honestly, no,
Don't
honestly.
say the golden era yet. We'll save
Don't
that
go-
to the end.
No, hold on.
Say that again. Okay.
Honestly,
There's a lot of there's a lot of rivalries in the Golden Era that's better than Cena and Orton. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
yeah,
Yes,
there's.
bro.
Hogan and Warrior.
I'm-
Randy
hold on,
Savage.
let him-
No.
Let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook.
No, Hogan Savage, yes.
Hulk Hogan
Yeah.
and Ultimate Warrior. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely better.
Hogan
Hulk Hogan,
Savage,
Hogan. Okay.
Hogan Andre.
Uh huh.
Okay.
That's debatable. Hogan Piper's very debatable.
It's not. It's not. I have Hogan and Piper over it.
Okay, all right.
You said
Brett
Hogan.
Shawn.
You said Hogan and Macho Man, right?
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, he's
Okay.
Brett Shawn,
Brett and Sean. Okay, yeah. I can
Yeah.
give it to. I can give it
Yes.
to.
Cook.
Brett and Owens debatable.
No, not
Nah,
debatable.
I don't know about-
Not debatable at all. Not debatable at all.
No,
Brett and Owen clear.
no, it's better. It's better.
Brett
It's
and
better.
Owen clear. Brett and Owen
Better.
clear.
It's better.
Okay.
It's better.
Great, cool. Okay, so let's go on the Attitude Era because New Generation was ass cheeks. Austin Rock,
Yes,
Obviously.
of course.
Very obvious.
Austin versus Shitty Boy,
Who's shitty boy?
Vince.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Literally.
I was like, which one?
Okay.
For some reason, I was like, is he shitting on Undertaker? Mick Foley?
Yeah.
What?
Go ahead.
Taker Kane.
Yes.
Match quality wise, I'll take Cena Orton, but
Yeah,
You're
but
cooking-
it's a
you're
better,
cooking-
it's a
you're
better
cooking
rivalry though. It's a better
You're cooking
rivalry.
so far.
yeah.
There's one I disagree with so far, but go ahead.
Rock Triple H,
Yes.
Triple H Foley.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now
Have
this
stuff.
one's very debatable. to me.
That's
Edge-
debatable.
Edge and Christian versus the Hardys versus the Dudleys. That's debatable.
Yeah.
There's not much of a story, but the matches were iconic.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I
Yeah,
don't
the
know if I would
matches
count
were
that as
Yeah,
the matches
for
were
you,
obviously.
I
I
wouldn't,
don't
but
know.
obviously it's a top.
I wouldn't
all
put that in
time.
there. I wouldn't put that in there. I wouldn't put that in
Fair enough. Rock Mankind.
there. They had some good matches. They had
As
some
a-
good matches.
I
as
can
a
live
feud,
with that
as
one.
an
It's
overall
not-
feud?
I can live with that.
I don't know about the overall feud though. I don't know about it, but
I
continue.
can't.
I can live with it though. It's not the worst thing you said.
Okay.
It's not terrible.
All right. Now let's go on to Ruthless Aggression.
Okay.
Lesnar Angle,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cena Edge,
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Triple H Shawn Michaels,
Easily.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Orton Foley. That was short though.
Nah, I'm gonna get.
Nah, I wouldn't go with that
No,
one.
no,
Can't give you that
no,
one. Can't give you that
yeah.
one. Can't give you that
Not
one.
long enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay. Fair. Jericho Michaels.
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
You missing another one.
You are missing another one. We're
No,
ready.
no, let him cook. Ian. No, let him cook.
You missing two of them. Actually, you missing a couple in the Ruthless Aggression. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay. I'm all right. Taker Batista,
Yes.
Yeah.
Triple H Batista,
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Taker Edge.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
giving that.
Yes. Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Okay. Which one
yes.
am I missing? What am I missing?
Eddie
Taker
Eddie
Orton.
Guerrero,
Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio. Yeah,
There you
Guerrero,
go.
Rey Mysterio.
Take your Orton and take your
Okay.
Orton.
Okay. And
Take
ta-
it-
You
oh,
don't
wait,
have
wait,
Eddie.
of course,
You
of
don't
course.
have Eddie Guerrero.
I
Rey
didn't.
Mysterio?
I was just off the top of my head. I
Oh,
didn't
okay,
actually like
okay.
go down.
Eddie
the
Guerrero,
list.
Rey
I just off
Mysterio
the
was
top of my head.
crazy.
That was
But
just
that's good though.
hilarious.
Okay.
That was just
I'm not gonna
hilarious.
lie. He's kind of right though. Not even counting the golden era. I'm not gonna lie. They're in 20.
That's why I was.
Because he
why I
hasn't
didn't
even said NXT.
That's
for
why
me.
they-
Not even counting.
See?
Oh yeah, he didn't even go NXT. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's why I
NXT.
didn't even count. That's why I wasn't worried. That's why I was like, yeah.
Keep
I
going.
was
Let him
like-
keep cooking. Let him keep cooking.
Keep going, keep going.
That's
Who
why I
else
was
we
like,
got?
yeah.
That's what I wrote.
There are two that I don't agree with though. But go ahead.
Okay, so I made this list actually a year ago today. It's kind of crazy. So now let's go on to PG era. Orton Christian.
No.
Yes.
No.
That was the best rivalry 2011. Best rivalry 2011.
No,
If it wasn't
CM
for, if
Punk
it
and
wasn't,
John Cena was
no, I
right
was gonna say,
there.
no, I
Yeah,
said it. I
Punk
was gonna
Cena
say,
was
if it wasn't for
better.
Cena and Punk, that would have been the best rivalry.
It was a good rivalry, but I can't put over Cena. Orton. Not to me.
No,
But I will say match quality though. They had
They
great
had
matches.
some I quit
Yeah.
matches in that
They had great
shit.
matches.
They
They
had
had great
nah, I
matches, though.
can't.
That I Quit match I love a lot. Orton Triple H. The
Orton,
rivalry
Triple
was
H.
better, but the matches.
No,
were-
the match because the at WrestleMania.
The match
match
sucked.
Oh,
That match
God.
sucked. The home
That
invasion
build
though, but the
was
home
ass.
invasion. I don't
But
know.
that
home
build, that
invasion-
build up
that
to
build was
WrestleMania.
immaculate, bro.
That build
But
was
Cena and Orton had far better matches than
Yeah.
Orton and Triple H.
I don't know,
Here's
they-
a rivalry. Here's a
they had
rivalry
that
from
chemistry.
2009 that was better than Orton Cena. Punk Hardy.
Oh
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
yeah.
My
Yeah,
favorite
yeah,
rivalry
yes.
of all time.
Yes.
Right
Yeah,
there.
that was
CM
Dang,
Punk versus
Cena
Matt
weren't
Hardy
even
was
a
crazy.
top 30 rivalry.
This made me hate
Dang.
Punk. This made me hate Punk for years.
I like that. I like that. I
Oh,
like that. I
yeah.
like that.
I was so
Why
mad
are
when
you
Jeff Hardy
cooking,
left,
bro?
bro.
You
I was so
cooking,
mad, bro.
Hey, I was a
Man.
CM Punk guy, so I mean,
Oh, cooking right
Even when he
You got
turned
the shirt
face, I
on,
was
don't
like,
you?
"Fuck
You got the
this."
shirt on, don't you?
no, that's
Oh,
Cody
no, you
Rhodes.
don't. Never
Cody
mind.
Rhodes.
Man, get that bum out of here.
It's Cody Rhodes, bro. Yeah.
All right, Brian Authority.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
easily.
Yes.
Yes, for sure. For
But
sure.
yeah, yeah.
You
yeah,
could
Brian
argue
Authority.
that's like top 10.
That's top 10 for sure.
That's a really good feud.
Taker, Shawn Michaels.
Yes.
Yes, obviously,
Yeah, of
yes.
course.
Yeah.
That's a top. That's a top. That's a top
You see where I'm
three.
going here?
That's
Yeah.
Top
You see what I'm
two.
going
That's
here?
top two.
Yeah, we ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying?
No, honestly, you could count that.
Gargano,
You could count that easily. Yeah, Gargano Ciampa.
Yeah.
You could count that whole 4 year with Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and Shawn. That whole 4 year.
That's the
was
greatest.
story.
Yeah.
Up
Yeah.
until I personally believe the 3 greatest stories ever told was that 4-year Mania story,
Yes.
the Bloodline up until SummerSlam, I would say at the very latest, and then Gargano Ciampa. Those are the 3 best stories. Austin, Vince, Austin. You know that little area.
Taker Kane.
Yeah, like you could
It's
put
tough.
those
The
in
lore
there,
of
but
that, the
those
lore
are
of
my
that was
3.
crazy.
That's top 5. That's top 5. Ooh, somebody
then,
said Cena
of
and
course-
Punk. Cena and Punk, man.
Yeah, that was my last one.
Yeah,
That was my
Cena
last
Punk might be.
Yeah, see,
That was
that
my
was
Ooh, New Day Usos was a great feud too.
yeah.
That
That
is,
was-
I'll
that
take
was-
that
See?
over Cena and Orton. I'm
You
taking
see,
it
it sounds blasphemous.
I don't know if I
when
put it over
say
Cena.
that
and
first.
Orton.
I am.
I would
I don't
easily.
believe-
Easy,
I don't
that's
believe-
easy.
I don't know if I put that over
Easily.
Cena Orton. I don't know if I can.
I
do
would
that.
easily. Easily.
New Day Usos. They cooked though. They cooked though.
They had the rap battle, man. Come on, bro.
They cooked though.
Their Hell in a Cell match was way better. Way
Hey,
better.
that
Oh my
rap battle
god.
was crazy though.
Oh,
Rap battle was
Carrying
crazy.
bags
Hell-
for Roman. Let's not get rated R like your boy Xavier.
Boy, Xavier
That was
was
crazy.
crazy.
bro.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
Wasn't a star till your wife put you on Total Divas. I was like, damn.
Oh,
That was
hard,
cold.
bro.
I was like,
He
damn.
cooked with that one. He cooked with that one.
You named some good ones. You named some good ones. There were some.
I
Good
Like
ones.
a lot of good
The
ones.
thing
Yeah.
is,
That's why I didn't
we
trip,
we
man.
probably could have named. Damn, is Orton and Cena?
Ooh,
not
somebody
top
said top
50?
5. Somebody said I can't do top.
Hell
5.
no.
I can't do that.
Orton and Cena not top
It is
50?
not.
No, it's top. It's gotta be top.
It's top. It's definitely top 50.
Actual feud.
There might, I mean, if we're including
Not top
NXT
5.
into this, it might get nasty. I ain't gonna lie.
I would only
Yeah,
take
it's
Gargano
really
Ciampa,
nasty.
to be honest. Not,
You
off the
want
top
to take
of my head.
Gargano? You want to take Gargano and Cole? I
Yeah,
am.
yeah.
I am.
Yeah, especially match quality wise. Yes,
Match
They probably
quality
had
wise,
the
yeah.
best
But now, if we're talking other rival, I mean, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, that was really good. Sasha
Yeah.
and Bailey,
We're not taking Samoa Joe versus Finn Balor either.
Samoa Joe and Finn Balor
I am.
was good. Honestly, the one right now with Melo and Trick Williams, that's
I'll
kind
think about
of
that.
that's
That's
kind
gonna
of
cook,
good.
yeah.
Oh, Cena Rock's another one.
Oh yeah, Cena Rock for sure. That shit was ridiculously good. The build up and everything. I would put that up there too. You had some.
29 match got to get taxed. That shit was ass.
You had some. good
It
ones. You had some
wasn't
good
that bad in my
That shit was
opinion.
ass, bro.
Wait, what?
No,
what match?
it wasn't that. It wasn't
Mania
that bad. It
29
just
match.
there was no need for a rematch.
It was not.
No
It wasn't.
need.
It was
No
just a
need.
finisher. It was just a finisher fest. After Rock got injured, it was just a finisher fest. That was it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it was a
no,
bunch-
Cena,
it
Cena
was-
AJ.
Bro, that thing got cut in half, bro. This
Cena
was
and AJ.
going
I'm taking
for
over
30.
Cena and
Yeah.
Orton. I'm taking over.
Oh
Cena.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's because Rock
Dang,
broke every
sorry,
bone
Cena
in his
Orton,
fucking
that's
body.
crazy.
He tore his
I told
pelvic
y'all.
bone.
I'm not
It's
gonna
his
lie.
pelvic muscle or something.
Yeah.
like that.
What do you
I'm
think
not
will
gonna
happen
lie.
when he faces Roman? He gets fucking Uranagi through the table. His back gonna be broken at that point.
That's why I said don't do the match this year, bro. Let him rest. Let him get ready. Let him bump again.
You
Bro
want him
hasn't
to eat
taken a
his
bump in
oats for a
years.
year.
Like I don't want to see this match, especially with the title on the line. Fuck that.
Nah, I need Cody to get to where he needs to get, man.
Get
Yeah.
that first, and then we can run that match.
All right, so let's get nasty with this convo. If or when Cody becomes world champion, where does he rank all time?
Oh, time. We got to wait.
Nah,
we got to wait.
He got a long way to go, bro.
We gotta
We gotta
Yeah,
wait, bro. We
yeah.
gotta wait at least. We gotta wait at least 5 years. At least 5 years.
I need him to
Nah.
actually. He gonna finish his story, but I need him to tell a story with the title first.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay,
is he
so
gonna go
let
on
me
a Super
know.
Cena run, or is he just gonna lose the title?
No, Mo, let me
You
ask
know
you
he gonna
this
bleed
question.
every match.
Because
You know
I've
what's gonna
asked
happen.
everybody else. So Mo, let me ask you.
Okay.
Assuming Cody wins this title
Mhm.
at Mania, how long do you realistically see him holding on to that title to?
See him holding on to it.
No, how
Probably
long
at
do you
least-
how long?
Probably like at least through SummerSlam.
6 months.
At the very
Yeah.
least, right? At the very least.
Yeah, because they've been telling the
Okay.
story for too long for them to just be like, let's cut this in half or something. No.
Exactly.
But I don't see him going on like a Roman.
He's not a
type of
365. I don't think he's going to be.
I'll give it 6
No.
months. Around Survivor
He's not going to do the
Series is
Cena
when
run
they're gonna-
either. He's not going to do the 07 Cena
Somebody
run
said.
either.
Somebody said 3 months. 3 months.
Nah,
is
I
crazy.
say 6.
3 months is crazy.
I say
bro.
6.
4 months.
Five to
Like,
six.
bro,
5 to
I'll
6
put it
months.
like this. If Seth Rollins didn't lose at SummerSlam to Finn Balor after he just got the title, if Cody didn't beat Roman the first time, there's no way, because if Cody, look, they've weathered the storm with Cody and back-to-back Rumbles when people thought The Rock is gonna be coming back. Wow, Samoa Joe, that's
crazy.
That's crazy.
She's
I don't
not
know
wrong.
why Samoa Joe
Samoa
gets all
Joe.
this hate. I don't.
It's 3
understand.
months? Damn.
Nah, that's crazy. Anyway,
3 months is wild.
Because he's losing to Christian. That's why.
Yeah, that's crazy. Anyway,
You need to lose a swerve.
fine, just not in 3 months. But if they're when
Samoa Joe
we
is
all
3 months. What are you
said-
talking about?
when we all said
That's crazy.
when we all said that Cody Rhodes is gonna beat Roman, we all agreed even before Cody Rhodes got here. The next
I
guy that
had
beats
Roman
Roman
winning.
has to be the next star of your company. The next
Exactly.
face.
That's why when
Cody
people are like, oh, we
Rhodes-
got to have Rollins do it. No.
Cody Rhodes. I'm not gonna lie. The way they did Seth when Cody came back, if Seth can get an 8-month title reign, so can Cody.
Agreed.
If
I
Seth
agree.
can get an 8-month title reign after getting swept 3-0 and what's it called? Like, bro, with a torn pec too, bro. Like with a torn
That's,
pec.
Cody's-
That's
that's
embarrassing.
egregious, bro.
Cody's him, bro. If you
Did
notice
he also
too,
lose
The
to
fact
Edge?
Seth hasn't died from that is crazy.
but you know the fact that Seth really can be destroyed in my
He's
eyes.
him.
He's
He's
at the
him.
level where he just can't be. But they've protected Cody so much. He's only lost to 2 people since he's been back.
Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns.
Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. They've literally been telling us he's the next guy. They've protected him so much. He's won every match that he's in besides 2 matches since he's come back, bro.
And it's
He's won
weird to me.
even the Royal Rumbles. He's won both of them.
Would you consider him overpushed, though?
No.
There's some people that would consider him overpushed. I don't.
No.
No,
No.
because but the
But
people
people
that
are gonna
consider
say
them
that.
overpushed, the people that consider him overpushed, those are the people that literally get. Daniel Bryan said it best, and I don't know why it doesn't get talked about enough.
Fickle.
Fans are fickle.
Easy.
After fans love a chase, and then once you get there, they're ready for you to be done.
Bro, they already turned on Seth Rollins after he won the championship, after he was losing for 2 years in a row, putting people over, people begging for him to get a push, saying he
can't
deserves
lie.
better.
He got there, and then what was happening?
I'm
And
guilty
I'm
of
not
that.
gonna lie, because Finn Balor's my
They
guy.
immediately
I
wanted him
Finn
to lose
Balor
after
win
he
that
won.
I wanted
I
him to
wanted
lose
Finn
every
Balor
match.
to win that title so bad.
Every match. I wanted
I want-
Nakamura to win it. I wanted Balor to
Nah.
win it.
Nakamura
Once
winning is
Finn-
crazy.
Once Finn Balor, like we got through that, and I was like, okay, I knew Seth wasn't losing till Mania. I was like, there's
No, I knew that.
nobody that was good unless they did a
Seth-
Luther match early. I was like, there's nobody that's gonna take this title. off
Seth
this.
Rollins is a moment guy, bro. That's what the fans want him
Don't
to have.
worry,
They want him
Gunther
they want him to have moments. They want Seth
Yeah.
Rollins to have moments, and when he gets those moments, and they're ready for him to move on. It's been like that. Every time he wins the championship, it's like that. He loses for 2 years in a row. People were saying that he deserves better. He's putting everybody over and everything. He finally gets the championship that everybody wants. He's finally also the champion, the opposite of Roman Reigns, because they said they didn't want a part-time champion anymore. They want a defending champion. Seth Rollins has defended that title on NXT, on Raw, all the pay-per-views last year, fighting champion like everybody wants.
He defended on NXT
Against
Yeah,
Braun Breaker.
And it still wasn't good enough. He was the champion that everybody had asked for, and he was the guy everybody asked for to be the champion, and it still wasn't good enough. They still turned on him.
Ultimate
And
Seth is responsible for rejuvenating careers. Like this is the best
Facts.
that we saw Finn Balor be since 2016. This is the
This
best
is
we've
the-
seen Shinsuke Nakamura be since 2018.
This is the best.
Best
Raw,
we've seen Jinder.
This is
Best
the
we've seen
best
Jinder.
Raw. I
Period.
mean,
That's
I
not doing
also,
much.
I'm also gonna give
Hey,
Tony
sir.
Khan some credit for Jinder.
Anytime Jinder show up, he's like that. Bro.
I'm gonna give
Exactly.
Tony Khan some credit for Jinder too, because when
But the
Tony
match
Khan
wasn't
first
bad
came
either.
out, When
No,
Tony,
it
I mean,
wasn't
he
bad.
wasn't bad, but I'm saying when Tony Khan first came, I mean, when he first came out, it was like, and then Tony Khan said what he said, and then he got a groundswell of support after that. Like,
Yeah.
it was crazy.
Yeah, I will say
think-
though.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. No, you go ahead.
No, I was
Whatever
just
you
gonna say, like, I think this is the best the Raw locker room has been, and I said it in the chat. That final 6, 7, 8 were all Raw guys.
Yeah,
Like the
Well,
only
Raw-
SmackDown guy that I think was like, even if we want to say final 10. Was there
Jamie.
anybody from SmackDown? Was it
Probably.
final 10?
I think Jay was in the final 10, yeah.
Jimmy. I think Jimmy was in the final 10.
Okay,
I
so
think.
like other than
maybe,
him,
maybe.
got
I
a-
don't
No,
know.
Jimmy was in the final 10. Jay was.
Jimmy-
bro,
Jimmy-
all of them,
Okay.
all of them were Raw guys. And let's be real. Let's just say they decided take Cody out the Rumble entirely, right? Any one of those guys winning wouldn't have been bad.
Nope.
If they wanted to give Gunther the win, fine. If they wanted to give Drew the win, there's a story you could tell there already. CM Punk, Damian Priest, even though that would have been OD, but
It's
Damian
stupid as
Priest-
hell. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. That would have been.
No,
stupid.
yeah, that would have been stupid.
You're like, why are you? Why is
But
he
like
even in
Jay
the match?
Uso,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Jay Uso,
Running
like
back with
Sami
Roman,
Zayn,
like-
Sami Zayn, like
Yeah.
Sami Zayn's whole story started with, "I'm ready to show I'm a main event guy." You traded away Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens has been to the mountaintop already. I'm ready to show that I'm going to do it. In his first feud, he got taken out. So, like, there's so many ways you could have went with this. So I think this is the best Raw has looked like. Remember when Triple H took over? One of the things we all talked about, and all of their baskets was in Roman and Brock, and
Right.
up until then Cody. It was like they needed to build new stars because right now you don't have any. That was why Roman being off TV wasn't the worst thing in the world because you didn't have enough challengers for him. That was the big thing. There was nobody that felt credible enough to fight him.
The
So
first
what did
part-time
so-
year, yeah. Like the first
sorry.
part-time year hit the first part-time year, like after.
Oh yeah.
38,
But
that
that's
was-
what I'm talking
that
about.
was fine,
But
yeah.
but that's the time frame that I'm talking about. When
That was fine.
when we first started like building these guys and Seth getting that world title, it allowed you to have a main event scene with something to fight for that wasn't against
Yes.
Roman Reigns because we
Yes.
all knew. I'm not gonna lie that once Roman Reigns put Daniel Bryan and Edge on top of one another and legit stacked and pinned both of them, there was only 3 times I thought that man was gonna lose, that had a chance to lose that title. It was Clash at the Castle.
Yep.
It was Elimination Chamber and Cody the first time. Those were the only 3 genuine times I thought there could be a chance.
Yeah.
Any other time other than that,
Thought at Elimination Chamber, Sammy had a chance.
if
made
they
me
wanted
believe.
to, if they really wanted to go with the story, I wouldn't have been shocked. I wouldn't have been shocked, even though I didn't think he was going to win. I didn't think he was going to win.
No.
But like those were the best opportunities you had. You had Clash, Elimination, Mania. Those
Best
are the 3
opportunity
times
I
was
agree
like,
with, but thinking that Roman was gonna lose, I know.
No, I didn't. Drew. I was like, I don't know.
I was certain. on
Drew was definitely I don't know.
I lost some money on that.
I had Roman beating Drew.
The only time I ever was with Cody, I honestly didn't know what was going to happen in that match. But any other time,
Even then, I had Roman beating Cody.
You know, after night 1, I'm like, oh man, we getting into a new era. We straight. This is gonna be the greatest Mania ever. And they made 3 wrong decisions back to back.
And then Spike, Spear.
Bro went to
And I
TikTok
cried.
as soon as Oscar lost.
And I
man.
cried.
He went crazy.
Bro, oh my god, bro. Don't remind me, bro.
all right.
Whoa, what?
So,
The Lions already scored?
yes, sir, bro. Hey, but the Lions is my pick to win. So,
What?
Lions won the Super Bowl, bro.
Nah.
How did they score? What the crap?
Not only if the Lions go to the Super Bowl, they win it, bro. I don't care what nobody says. They win it, bro. I'm saying
Yeah,
it,
no,
bro.
I'm rocking with the Lions the whole way through if they make it, bro.
Yeah, they win it, man.
I don't like the Niners, so fuck them.
They got too much underdog momentum, bro. They've been so bad for so long, bro. I've been saying don't sleep on the Lions, bro. Everybody like, oh, the Lions, bro. Don't count them Lions out, bro.
Yo,
They-
Mo,
they-
so why don't you got a Kwame Brown jersey? You're a Lakers fan, right?
we don't support him, bro. Don't worry about that, bro. We
Don't
support
get me
him.
started with that bona fide squad.
Why do you hate Kwame Brown, sir?
Kwame Brown better than Killian Hayes. Let me just say that.
No.
You know who
no.
else he's better than? He's better than
No.
Karl Anthony Towns.
Stop this. He's a good player.
Stop, bro.
Oh
Stop, bro.
my
B-tier
God,
center.
bro.
How
Kwame
do you
Brown
drop
is a
62
G-tier
points
player.
and lose to the Hornets game? To the Hornets.
That's
man.
not a
You
one
said
man.
it-
His
It's not a
said it's
one man
the most
game.
27 days, 27
You said it's the
days,
most
bro.
unimpactful 60-point game ever?
Bro, the
It's not-
most
it's-
unimpactful
That's like
player
getting
ever.
mad at Braun for losing to the Warriors with when he scored 51.
No.
It's not
Here's
his
the
fault.
difference, though. No. There's no way you're telling me that the Golden State Warriors with KD and the boys
That's
are
not
on
what
the
I'm saying.
same
bro.
level as the Charlotte Hornets
That's not what
with
I'm saying. But it's
LaMelo
Coach
Ball,
Yankton.
Miles Bridges, and PJ Washington game.
But it's Coach
is not the
Yankton, bro.
same.
Bro,
It's
there's
not
no
the
way
same
y'all gonna sit here
team-wise.
and tell me Killian Hayes is a better basketball player than Kwame Brown.
What
No.
does
He's a better,
Kwame
he's
do?
a better basketball
See,
player.
y'all
than
got me
Karl
mad.
Anthony
What does
Towns.
Killian Hayes do? What does
Bro,
Killian
Kwame
Hayes do?
can't-
He got more
Besides
impact than
beat
Karl Anthony
Kwame
Towns.
can't dribble.
Besides be light skinned. Killian Hayes can't dribble either.
Kwame Brown,
The reason why he got like 8 turnovers a goddamn
he
game.
ain't do
Bro,
nothing, bro. He was just
Here,
there.
here,
bro.
I'll give you an example of
He was
Kwame
just there.
Brown's ineptitude. This man, when Kobe went for 62 points in 3 quarters, scored 1 whole point. How the fuck do you do that in the NBA?
Wait,
Or
wait,
do
wait.
cardio.
Hey, I got another thing for you.
1.
Here's my rebuttal. How do you score 62 points and lose to one of the worst teams in the league?
Oh my god, that's not on
He
him.
scored. Hey, no. He scored 58 through the first 3 quarters. Scored 4 in the fourth.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of buns. I can't lie. That's kind of buns.
Hey, bro.
This kind of buns, I can't lie.
Other people got to step up too, though, bro. It's a team game, bro. You feel me? Some
On
people-
top of that,
you're
hold on,
right,
hold
you're
on,
right.
all right, but
That's
my-
why Karl
but-
Anthony Towns went 2 for 12
here's
in
the
the
But
fourth
coach
quarter.
yanked him. But the coach yanked him.
No. Here's the thing.
Why do
Here's
you
the thing.
think? Because he was shot chucking
Here's
and
the thing, though.
missing.
Why does Karl Anthony Towns get grace like, oh, somebody should have helped him? Where's all the help when Ant's going off and he has
Real
to carry
quick,
the load?
real quick.
We don't give
This
a
Bro,
man,
did y'all see the shot
That's
chucking?
crazy.
He went 2 for-
Everybody
he went
help.
2 for 12 in the fourth,
Now,
bro.
Ant need help.
Why do you
Real
think he
quick.
got ganked?
This
He
dude,
went 2 for
Roosevelt.
12 in the fourth.
This
He
dude,
went 2
Roosevelt
for 12.
Robinson, is telling the truth. Kwame Brown told Kobe Bryant, "Don't pass me the ball because they're going to foul me and I'm going to miss the free throw." How ass do you have to be, bro? You
He
in the
built that.
NBA
I mean, how
talking about
ass
I'm gonna
do you
miss
have
the
to
free throw.
How
What?
ass do you have to beat Killian Hayes where
that's
your
bad.
peers are just like, we're not even going to guard you because
sorry.
you're going to miss the shot anyway, so just throw that shit up.
That's
Throw
a
that
random
shit
How
nigga to
trash
hate.
do
I'm
you
sorry.
have to be to where you get paid 200 mil and you're not even the best center on your team game?
Bro, how trash do you have to be to rob the
Damn.
NBA of $65 million in 12 years and do absolutely butt fuck nothing, bro?
Wait. 65 million in 12
Kwame
years?
Brown did more
You know
than
how much
Killian
Cat
Hayes?
getting in 5?
Kwame Brown did more than
200.
Killian Hayes.
Cat got
Cat-
205 games.
Cat better than Kwame Brown in every aspect,
Is he?
bro.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh,
Thank
you're
you.
right. He's also
Cat
better.
can shoot.
He's also better at being unimpactful.
That's true too. I'm still taking Karl Anthony Towns over Kwame Brown any day, bro.
But the
I'm
fact that
taking Kwame
Karl
Brown
Anthony
over
Towns
Killian
is in
Hayes.
that tier, the fact that he's in that tier with Karl Anthony with Kwame Brown should tell you everything. You
No, I mean I don't think. I'm
Bro,
not putting him in
Kwame
that tier.
Brown is the great Kali of the NBA.
No,
Okay,
that's Killian Hayes.
If
No.
Kwame Brown is the great Carl Lee,
You are not defending Killian Hayes right now.
how you
Killian
can't
Hayes-
get lower than Kali?
Killian Hayes is the worst basketball
Nah,
player
let
I've
me
ever
think.
seen in my life.
if Kwame Brown is the great Carl Lee, who do I want Karl Anthony Towns to be?
Can't nobody work Kali, bro.
Nah, let me think. There's gonna be
John
some.
Can't
Gonzalez.
get worse than Kali.
I mean,
I keep
Kali's-
saying John Gonzalez.
is
bruh.
Karl Anthony Towns Papa
Yeah.
Shango? Papa Shango?
Papa Shango is crazy. Giant Gonzalez.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I said, bro.
Man, Mantor, bro. That's who he is. Mantor, bro.
Oh,
Karl Anthony
Max
Towns are the
Moon?
is the Singh brothers. That's what he is.
I said Max Moon, bro. That's
The
crazy.
Sink Brothers is crazy.
Big bro.
Chill, relax
The
on the
Singh
Bollywood
brothers
boys,
is
bro.
crazy.
Relax on the Bollywood boys.
Yeah,
Alright,
that's
before-
what I meant. The Bollywood brother. The Bollywood boy.
Before we head off
Oh.
here, since Mo is new
Cat
to the
is
channel-
Natalia. That's disrespectful to Natalia. Let's not do that.
since
Bro, Natty's not that bad, man.
No,
What?
Look
no,
at
no.
Not that bad.
Natalia.
I get why y'all
this-
don't like her, but she's not.
No,
that
no, no.
bad.
But
I
here's
ain't
the
even
thing.
saying that.
Here is the thing about Natalia.
Taco
Natalia gets a
Falls,
lot of
bro.
hype because she was the last graduate of the Heart Dungeon and was a solid. It was solid for her time because she was around the time where nobody could wrestle. That's why they were called demons.
Facts.
Natalia is the Kareem of the women's division.
Oh
in
my
that time.
god.
Whoa. Kareem
Oh,
slander,
you're a
I
Lakers
will
fan.
not tolerate.
You're a Lakers
no,
fan.
not
I'm
even that.
sorry.
Kareem is top 3 all time. What are we
No,
doing?
he's not.
No.
No, he's
Yeah,
not.
easily,
No, he's not.
easily,
No, he's
bro,
not.
easily,
No, he's not.
easily
No,
top
he's
3 all
not.
time, bro.
No, he's
I
not.
don't know about all that. All right.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. What do they call him? The most dominant big man ever?
No,
In the
that's
weakest-
Shaq.
No, that's
in the
Shaq.
weak- No.
That's Shaq.
No, the most dominant player ever. I'm sorry, because Shaq did take that. But
That's
at the
still-
time,
I mean,
Kareem
that's
was
still
known as
Shaq.
that. In the weakest era of basketball, and you know what he did in that weakest era of basketball?
Missed the
Won
playoffs.
one time with Oscar Robertson. He won an MVP
Hey,
missing the playoffs.
That's why I slander Wilt Chamberlain. That man, Kareem.
Oh
won a
yeah,
ring
Will
before
Chamberlain's a
did
myth.
with the
He's
Lakers.
trash too. Will
He's a
Chamberlain's a
scrub.
myth. He's
Fuck
top.
him.
He's trash
Fuck him.
too. Kareem
Hey, at least he
Kareem
got
can
rings.
be top 10.
Kevin Durant
Sure.
don't have
Yeah,
rings.
that's fair.
Fuck Kevin Durant.
No, he's top
especially.
3 easily.
Fuck
He's
Kevin
not top
Durant
3.
especially.
I
He's
don't
not
think
better
he's
than
top three,
Hakeem,
bro.
Shaq.
He's better than all of them. He's best center. He's the best center in NBA history, bro.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
No, he's not. He's not. No.
Easily, bro.
He's
And I'm not gonna lie.
Bro.
He's the
Hey, I'm
best
not gonna
center.
lie.
He's the best
Don't
center.
let Jokic get 3
Best center.
MVPs in 4 years and 2 chips.
Exactly. Yeah.
Don't let Jokic get 3 MVPs in 3. In
I
4
love
years and
Jokic.
2 chips.
He's not gonna be anywhere near Kareem.
No, bro.
Are you
What?
sure? Are you
Whoa,
sure?
I don't know about that.
No.
That's
Anywhere near
that's kind of
Kareem?
ridiculous. I ain't gonna
Not
lie.
anywhere near Kareem. That's
He'll,
Bro,
no,
I'm not
actually,
gonna lie.
no.
I'm not gonna lie.
Actually, that's a
If-
stretch.
that
That's a
gotta
stretch.
If
be
Jokic
rich.
gets
Yeah.
another chip, if
That's gotta
Jokic
be
gets
rich.
another chip and another MVP,
It'll
I'm
get
not
some,
gonna
it'll
hold
get
you.
nasty.
I'm not gonna hold you, bro. He's gonna be
It's
top
gonna
12.
be-
He's gonna be flirting in that.
I'll
Top
put him
10.
over KD anyway. Fuck KD.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. What's up? I mean, honestly, he's gonna
okay.
be flirting in that top 10. Only thing he needs is like
Kevin
the
Durant
crazy
has no
chips
rings,
that
bro.
everybody else got.
Kevin
She
Durant
said
has no
KD
rings.
got
that
no
count.
rings.
He has no rings.
He got no
Hey
rings.
man, just know, man. Nikola Jokic,
No
man,
rings.
he's going back to back.
Kevin
Nah,
Durant got
definitely
0
not, bro.
rings in my head. And Steph Curry, I'll give him one.
Listen.
The Celtics one.
Listen.
Steph Curry got- he got
I'm a
4.
Heat fan, but what's painful to me right now? It's not even my own team. It's the fact Darvin Ham still has a job, and I don't know what the Lakers are doing. So if y'all can just like release him, so I can be calm
Well,
again.
Mo, are you a delusional Lakers fan or you a real?
No, I'll be honest. When we suck. We suck ass.
We iffy right now.
I just want to know.
Yeah.
I just want to know. As a Heat fan, I'm worried about y'all, right? Like, why does Darvin Ham have a job? That's what I want to know.
Because Rob Pelinka doesn't know when to get rid of
Because he's
people
the
when it's
Killian
time.
Hayes. of
Because
the
Rob
coach.
Pelinka is the Jerry Jones
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's right.
of management of GMs. That's what he is.
Yo, Jeannie Buss to sell the team too. What the fuck is she doing?
Nah, Jeannie
That
Buss
ain't
solid,
got
bro.
shit to
She's
do with
solid.
her.
Jeannie Buss
That ain't got
solid.
shit to do with
Hell
her.
no. Why the hell Rob Pelinka and Darvin Ham got a job if she's solid?
She's
They
solid.
kept
bro.
Russ for too damn long, bro.
Yeah.
Russ was not the problem. I'll stand on that.
Bro, shooting the ball off the side of the backboard. How is that anyone else's
Hey,
fault?
Paul George does it all the time in big games.
And he's a
Yo,
bum.
wait,
And
wait,
he's a
wait.
bum.
Well, he's a
You
bum.
And he's a
You ain't
bum.
fucking with Pandemic P.
Pandemic Pete drew a 3-1 lead to pre-MVP Jokic.
Paul George, bro, is he cooks, bro. Russell Westbrook, bro, wasn't a fit for the Lakers, bro. He did not fit with them, bro.
That's
He-
fine.
yeah,
he
he
wasn't
just
a
wasn't
fit,
a
but
fit.
he
He
wasn't
just
the
wasn't a
issue.
He was one of
Wait,
the
G,
biggest
does
issues.
G,
He
does
was
this
one
mean
of them.
Rob Pelinka is the Karl Anthony Towns of the GMs, bro?
No, the Timberwolves GM is. Because he thought it was a good idea to pay Cat and then trade
my.
4 first-round picks for Rudy
Oh
Gobert.
my goodness.
That's
I
what
mean,
he
honestly though, the trade has worked out so. At
No,
least
it
this
hasn't.
year
No,
they've
it
been
hasn't.
looking good. This year they've
Yeah,
been looking good.
remember when the Utah Jazz were the 1 seed with Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert and nobody
Oh,
believed in
that's
them?
gross.
That's what this Timberwolves team
The
is.
Timberwolves, they packing up the Nuggets, bro. So don't worry, they packing.
Oh,
up
that's
the Nuggets.
ridiculous.
No,
They're saying it was the front office.
Ooh,
Fuck,
that
getting
is
Russ.
crazy.
packing them up, bro. Second round, bro. Second round.
Bro, Karl Anthony Towns was getting put in the box by Jokic, and everybody was saying Jokic can't defend nobody. Ain't nobody worried.
That's just a lie. People
Nah,
don't
it's-
actually watch the game if they saying that.
His defense.
Yeah,
his,
no,
defense
but-
his defense.
It's not
is cool, but
Joel's. He's not Joel's defense.
he's
but
more.
not
He's
a
more.
bum.
He's more impactful because his offensive game is better than every center's in the game. So
Listen,
he can pass, he
listen.
can shoot, he can.
Better than Kareem's, too.
I just
No,
hope
no,
hope for the Lakers' sake, you guys fired Darvin.
Nobody
Ham,
worried about that
because
little
even
hook
I'm
shot.
tired of looking at it.
That hook shot is nasty. I still do it.
I'm not gonna lie, Jokic's rainbow shot better than a hook shot. Let's keep it buck.
Nah, bro, you stretching, bro. You
You don't remember with like 3 seconds on the shot clock? Hey,
Bro,
Don't
the-
remind me. Stop. No.
the hook shot. The hook shot is the most
Bro,
unstoppable shot.
being
ever
in the
history,
building
bro. It's
for
literally
game
unstoppable.
2
It
of
can't be
that
stopped, bro.
series, being in the building for game 2 of that series where LeBron lost the ball in midair, I almost left.
Oh,
left.
you were there for that? That's crazy.
Yeah, because I live out here in Denver. I almost left.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, you live in Denver? Nice. Yeah.
I was about to dip. I was like, "There's no way this Laquame just lost the ball, bro. I'm about to leave."
Listen, I've been a Lakers fan a long time, bro. We've had ups and downs. You feel me? It's like
Man.
that. It's like that.
We had
Here
Chris
you go,
Mim.
kind of like Cowboy fans.
we had Chris
Y'all
Mim,
had
something
Smush
else.
Parker.
No, we've actually won titles in the last
Bush
decade.
Parker,
So.
Yeah.
Kwame Brown.
Cowboys
Kwame
can't-
Brown is top
I was
5 in
gonna
your
say.
era, though.
Top 5 what, bitches?
Yeah.
Hey, you know who number 1? Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh my!
As long as Killian Hayes number 2.
Someone said the hook shot more unstoppable than the fuck you three. The man, okay. I love LeBron. That's my dog, bro. The man shoots 34% for three for his career. What are we doing here?
Hey, I don't know what it is, but when you look down at that hand, it comes.
The only thing that could be more unstoppable than the hook shot would be that Dirt Nowitzki fadeaway, bro. That's the only thing.
that shit was
bro, I'm telling you, bro. Jokic, that little rainbow shot, bro, was crazy.
You know what? I was pushing it when I said he couldn't be close to Kareem. I was pushing it.
Y'all got it all wrong, bro. Free throw line, Harden clears all those.
Don't get me started with that bearded dolphin. Oh my god! Bro,
Am I wrong? Free throw line, Harden clears.
Oh
no, free throw line, James Harden clear, but they be overhyping him a lot, right?
What about free throw line, Jay? What about free throw line, Joel Embiid? Because ever since Harden got with him, they
big Harden. The big Harden.
You said the big Harden.
Mark Henry.
Both the playoff chokers.
You said the big Harden.
Both fat suit.
Mark Henry,
Man.
I mean,
That fat suit was crazy, bro. I love
the fat suit was wild, bro. James Harden is a very good scorer, bro. He's a
James
Harden's a very good
the
scorer.
commentators the next game after he got traded. Wow, he lost so much weight.
He lost so much weight. Like, nah, bro, nah.
Man, fuck
Nah,
that
the
nigga
Hornets
James
announcer
Harden,
going
man.
crazy when James Harden got the quintuple or the quadruple double, points, rebounds, assists, and turnovers. That was crazy.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
All right, so before we end it off, since Mo is new to the channel, give us some of your wrestling hot takes to end it off
Oh Jesus.
for the people.
That shit is ass. I'm gonna tell you
Hot
what's ass.
I promise you, I'm leaving if you say anything good about Natalia.
I'll just say she's a solid worker. That's it. That's all I can say about her. That's
I might have to
positive.
leave for that, G. That's a little too much.
No, that's not.
What?
She's all right. She's fine.
All right, wrestling hot takes.
She's good enough to not hurt anybody. How about that?
Okay, then that's more than I can say for Kylie's bitch ass.
You're right. You're right.
Kylie hurt himself, bro. You
I
see
don't
the
really
blood?
have hot takes.
What's one of the craziest things that like people haven't agreed with you on in the past that maybe we haven't heard here?
Luis might agree with me on this one. I don't have Rock on my Mount Rushmore.
The Rock?
Yeah, I don't
That's fine.
I mean, I think, yeah, that's fine.
I don't either, but I wouldn't be upset people have.
Fuck that bald fucking bitch.
I love Dwayne. He's on the wall twice over, but
My condolences, but if we talk about the Carl Anthony Towns, that's his bitch ass.
No way.
why? All right, let's relax.
Nah, we're not putting that on the Rock right now.
You go my
That's
V.
Are you an Homo sapien?
Omos is
I
over my
fuck with him
V.
as a person. I fuck with him as a person.
No, but Homo sapien, like in the ring, like character wise. Are you an Homo sapien? Thank you.
On the club, gang.
I ain't gonna lie, we might have to find another replacement.
Yeah, we're trying to replace him.
God damn it.
He missed.
God damn it.
Gang, you can join the club, gang. It's over.
Let me start asking for replacements right now, bro.
Oh, damn it.
We don't disrespect Omos, bro. That's one thing we do not tolerate, bro.
Hey, that's my Nigerian brother, bro. I fuck with him.
We do not disrespect.
He has potential though. He has hella potential though.
We do not
Exactly.
disrespect. We do not disrespect.
Rock is on your Mount Rushmore. Oh,
Rock
We
on
were-
the Mount Rushmore.
hey, all right.
No,
That's
I can't
that's
work
time.
with
That's
I don't
time
think
for
we
us.
can
I don't. Even before all this, I wouldn't put him on Mount Rushmore.
That's
We can't do that anymore, can we?
Yeah.
He said we
I
can.
mean, he still
No,
can, but he wasn't on my Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
he wasn't. He wasn't. No, he wasn't.
If we
Yeah,
talk,
I'm just saying, if Hulk Hogan getting taxed,
Oh,
if
that's
other
where-
people getting taxed, Brock Lesnar is for sure getting taxed.
That's where I
I
can go
mean,
with a hot
even then,
take.
so with me taxing Hogan, he's still on the Mount Rushmore.
He's not online.
I took
That's-
him
I
down.
get it.
That's ridiculous.
Well,
Unbiased. My unbiased Mount Rushmore.
For me, yeah, I was about to say the non-biased because,
Yeah.
like, you
But
gotta
if
get
I was-
taxed for that game. Like, you gotta get taxed for that.
No, I understand. I understand.
Let me tell you
Hey,
something, Nick. I mean, brother.
Hey, don't get us kicked off.
Hey,
Hey,
yo.
relax.
Hey, Hulk
yo.
Hogan right here, bro. That's gonna be
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan when he come back.
Hey, put that comment on screen. Perk Angle. I said this. I literally said this the other day. Perk Angle is the greatest wrestler I've ever seen
This
with
is
my own 2
egregious.
eyes.
This is
Clears
egregious.
Sean, clears everybody.
This
Clears
is-
Nah, okay. Perk
Oh,
Angle
I got
was
a
okay,
couple hot takes now. I remember now.
Oh my gosh.
First one. Fuck Terry Bollea, but I like the Hogan character.
Yeah, we saw this in the chat, bro. You fucking.
Yeah, I told you that in the chat.
that shit's ass.
Oh, I'm not
He's
gonna
not
lie.
my favorite.
I didn't know who Terry Bollea was. I was like,
That's
what?
Hulk Hogan's name. Yeah, that's Hulk Hogan's name.
He's not my favorite. He's not even in my top 10 favorites, but as a character, I tolerate him. When I go
See,
The
back
only
to
thing
watch.
cool about that character is Real American. That's
The only thing cool that he actually
carries.
doesn't say
That
the N-word on
carries.
screen.
He should have.
That's the greatest thing about that character.
He should have. Honestly, the only Hogan character I like is Hollywood Hogan. Hollywood Hogan, I fuck with.
Hollywood Hogan's cool. Yeah,
I
yeah.
fuck with
Yeah, that was cool. That was awesome.
Babyface Hogan was alright, but you know what I mean.
I understand.
Cena's better. Cena's better. Like,
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes,
Cena.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
as a character. Yeah.
Cena clears in every aspect.
Well, Cena can just have
I
better
get the
matches.
only part you can debate is drawing power because it was
Yeah,
so
yeah.
But I also feel like
You still think
Cena's
Cena
draw
got
power.
You
I
still-
think Cena can has it because I think it was harder for Cena to get it.
Oh yeah,
Like the level of
Right.
difficulty that Cena.
But
was
but you do have to remember it was because of Hulk Hogan. Like Hulkamania was the epicenter
Bro.
of the golden era.
Hulkamania was the
Hulk
biggest.
Hogan was the
It
first
was the
wrestler to
biggest
be
one.
on the cover of Sports Illustrated, bro. That's how
Yeah, he was like the first mega star. Like he was like as much as I
Rocky
hate to do, he was the first.
I agree.
mega
Everything
star.
else, everything.
and then he
else,
did it
yeah.
again too.
Years.
Like I'm
Yeah.
gonna give Hulk Hogan credit
Two
for
companies.
changing
Yeah.
wrestling twice.
Yeah,
gonna
like,
give
yeah,
him
you,
twice
yeah,
over.
yeah, we
Yeah,
can.
like-
it's not February yet, so we can give him some credit.
Oh yeah, once,
you got
once
it, 'cause you got it, you got it,
February
you
Give him
gotta-
a little bit.
Hey,
gotta
we
look
get an
at the
extra day
fact-
in February. To
You
hit
gotta
on
look
him.
at the fact, like when he went to WCW, bro, that brought a lot of people over to WCW.
Yeah.
It was like Hogan.
He has the greatest heel turn of all time, man.
Yeah, after they did the Dungeon
I
and
don't know,
Doom
Tommaso
shit, like,
Ciampa, man.
yeah.
No,
Oh,
no.
I got another hot take.
I'm
Ciampa's
being
didn't have
biased. I'm
the.
being biased.
Go ahead. What's your other hot take?
Big Dog Roman Reigns wasn't that bad.
Oh my god, I've been saying that, bro.
Yes, you're
I've been
right.
saying
Yeah,
The
I
only
agree.
thing that
I
broke him-
I say
To the extent
In the
that
ring.
people were taking it, to
In
the
the
extent
ring.
people were taking
He just had
it
bad booking,
was
bro. He just had
insane.
bad
booking, and
Especially after
suffering
WrestleMania 32. After
Suffering
WrestleMania
succotash,
I'm
man.
gonna say this. In the ring, I don't think he's as bad as what people say. A lot of people
Nowhere
gave
near.
him crap in the ring. He wasn't that bad.
He had
As a
good
character,
matches.
it was terrible. It was bad. It was bad.
After
They
he
gave
beat
this man blue
Triple H-
contacts, bro. They gave him blue contacts.
Okay,
Fire, bro. Fire.
But remember,
let me
Big
explain
Dog
this.
Roman could have worked if they would have just made him a little bit more of a tweener and stopped giving him the
No,
mic as much.
not even
I
that.
promise you, it would have worked.
No,
If they
I
would've
don't
stopped
think it would have
making
worked,
him-
bro. He was the chosen
He was
one,
too
bro.
rejected at the
he was
time.
gonna-
If they would have made
good.
him, if they would have stopped making him the one man shield, we would have been okay. That's number one. Number two, had he not won the 2015 Royal Rumble, if he hadn't won that match and Brian, finished his story, we would have been fine.
But wasn't Brock the champion at that time though?
Yeah.
That was a match
Like
that was
I
planned
think
for
we all
SummerSlam.
knew that was the plan initially. It's just
Yeah.
I think there's granted
There was
if
so
none of that
much
happens-
wrong there.
If none of that happens, we don't get tribal chief. I get it.
True.
But there's so many things they could have fixed along the way. And even with all that, the second he beat Undertaker, you should have turned him heel, and he would have been fine.
Yeah.
He would have
His-
been fine. If
That
only-
was
the-
the moment I was like, get it.
The only thing about Big
I
Dog
thought they
Roman
did it.
was
I thought they did it.
the only thing about Big Dog
This
Roman
is
that
my
was
yard
bad
now.
was his book. That 2018, 2019 Big Dog Roman booking was just atrocious,
It was
bro. It was so
terrible.
bad,
It was
bro.
terrible.
But I will say, my
bro,
thing is-
nigga came back from cancer.
And people
got
started booing him.
booed.
Bro, when
After
he
the
went
first
out,
couple of weeks, got booed.
when you went out, people were like, I hope he dies so I don't have to see him on TV again. I'm like,
That's crazy.
bro, it can't be that bad. What? Like, he's not that bad.
Like honestly, bro, I never thought it's really debatable, but Big Dog Roman might be more hated than Super Cena, bro. Like that's
Oh, no,
how bad it was.
absolutely.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
like full fledged booze. Cena got
Yeah.
split. It was full fledged booze.
It was
Bro.
pretty bad, bro. It was pretty bad.
Like even
All right.
the kids.
The booking
doing
was bad,
wrong.
though. The booking
Even
was
the
bad.
kids
I will
was
never
doing
defend
wrong.
that.
Booking was bad.
Booking was terrible. Yeah.
All right, so we ended it off with the Hulk Hogan, with the Ultimate Warrior promo, or y'all want the Omos clip, bro? Which one you want to know?
Oh, Omos.
In honor of
Oh.
Omos getting eliminated from the Royal Rumble, I feel like we should get him.
Omos, Ultimate Warrior. I heard
And,
both.
and
bro.
Omos getting eliminated from the Rumble to not be on TV for the next 3 weeks.
Relax.
Pretty much.
Celebrate him because he was being
Really?
nice. Because he was being nice.
Bro,
He was being nice.
Black History Month about to be here, bro.
Mo,
And on February
Mo,
1st, I'll be on almost.
Mo, I'm
Safety.
gonna
But
let
for
you
now,
choose, bro. You want the Ultimate Warrior clip, or you want the Omos clip?
Omos, I can't stand Warrior.
What?
Can't stand Warrior.
Smart
Ultimate
man.
Warrior, bro. My favorite guy in the 80s.
I'm not gonna lie, if you put that.
Good Lord in heaven.
Omos clip, baby. She was lagging on my.
Anything but
right.
Warrior.
No, Ultimate Warrior, bro. We got the clip too, bro. Don't worry. We got.
Nate, that's
we got them Ultimate Warrior
nasty.
I got a couple other. Which ones I haven't shared? But I'm trying to figure which ones I haven't shared, bro. Let's see. We got Jinder Mahal. We got
All right, I'm about to dip y'all.
got the coach,
Jinder.
bro.
See,
Don't hinder the gender, bro. Don't hinder the gender, bro.
Gender.
We'll be back next week.
You hating on gender?
Don't hinder the gender,
This
bro.
that title.
Yeah,
reign.
what we got playing next week?
That title reign.
That title reign was immaculate.
We'll keep it a
bro.
surprise, bro. We'll keep it a surprise, bro.
Immaculately
surprise.
ass.
Yeah,
That
we'll
shit
keep it
was
a surprise, bro.
immaculate.
People will be able to see it too when I post it too. I'll post it ahead of time, so they'll be able to see it on
That
YouTube.
title
But
reign.
next week, if you're watching, you do not want to miss next week, bro. We got a very special guest coming through next week, man. So
Very
make sure you guys come through.
Very
So make sure you
special.
guys come through, and be on the lookout for the next streams, bro.